following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone and welcome to Table Goblins here on the HuntingHawks channel. May I take your order? Yes! I'll have the mixed grill, Adam Baker. I'll take eggs Benedict and Joe Dodds. I want the red hot vindaloo, Tim Clark. And do you have a kids menu, Graham Pell?
Wow.
Welcome. On last week's episodes, our intrepid survivors found their way to Neverlight Grove, land of the Mushroom People, where they met some mushroom people. And those mushroom people were into two different groups, ones that were obviously fucking insane, and the other ones who were only mildly insane.
What did we go for?
The good ones.
I think the mildly insane.
They were sent out on a quest into the surrounding area to kill some creatures, which they did very fucking easily. Brought them back and have received their rewards for such. And
got a potion each, didn't we?
So, guys,
Yeah, potion each.
you got a potion each,
Oh damn!
and
I need a potion.
you're feeling good. I'm Basidia.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
Thank you for helping us today. If you want, you are free to rest in this area.
For a long time, I hope.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. And the bed's quite like the ground is quite spongy, so it's not like you've been used
Like
to laying on hard
mossy.
rock. It's quite
The
mossy.
ground is a giant mushroom.
So it's actually quite soft and pleasant. So you're actually going to get a good night's sleep. It's like,
a blanket.
don't worry about keeping a lookout or anything like that. We will protect you.
I'm worrying now about keeping a lookout. I don't think they'll protect us.
Can I inside check?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead.
inside.
City, yeah.
Didn't see the good one.
Do I not see
Good.
As good as a mushroom can be.
12.
7.
As far as you can tell, you think she's telling the truth, or they're telling the truth. Sorry.
Did you
Them.
just assume that mushrooms identical?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Gender insult.
Okay.
Generic genders.
Do we need to check out the other place now, or will we have time after we've rested?
That can wait till the morning. If you check it out now, you may encounter something and you're not at your best.
Like the Garden of Welcome. Well, we're definitely not welcome.
Yeah.
I know, we're very welcome, we're just...
You're very welcome.
You're welcome to die there. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Philo says that he'll show you around if you want.
Yeah, but Philo's bad.
Philo's the batshit crazy one, right?
The insane sovereign that's all like grooving with the mushroom.
Or that
queen.
could be the normal way they are.
Yeah. We don't know. Okay.
Let's rest,
Rest.
and watch.
And that.
Yeah.
The
Rest and watch.
Jim Jar.
Yeah.
On our way to Blingden Stone.
Yeah.
Any like rules, like in Gracklestug, where we're like not to go?
No. We ain't got to stick up our ass like those in Gracklestug. Just the only thing is, us deep thumbs have had a hard time of it lately. You see,
Yeah.
we've only recently got back to Blingden Stone after like 100 years.
All right.
Yeah, we were kind of forced out by the drow. So luckily, none of you are drow, so that's not going to work against you. If you were drow, you wouldn't be allowed in the city. But as it is, you get in there, you're not going to be unwelcome, but you're not going to be particularly welcomed.
So was it like town guard, that sort of thing?
Yeah, there is a town guard and everything like that, but like I said, you're not going to be unwelcome, but
Well,
They're not
gonna-
going to trust you
open
straight away.
arms.
yeah.
I'm sure if we throw enough coin at them, they'll be perfectly.
Just-
You gotta earn trust. With
You haven't got like a mad king or anything like that. You know, like what happened in Gracklestog.
Nah, not as far as I know. But it's been a few months since I've been back there. But
So I've probably gone insane by then. What's the ruling kind of class of Lingdenstone? Do you have like a king, a council?
I believe it's a king and queen off the top of my head. Yeah, it's a king and a queen.
But they
I
could
will
be
tell you
replaced
because
with
there
a
is
prime
a
minister.
thing.
President.
Yeah, doppelgangers. They're all doppelgangers. Mark my words.
Or maybe we're the doppelgangers.
Bear with me a second.
Stop gang, get him.
Yeah, it's the
King of Blame.
King and Queen of Blame.
yeah. You're looking for the Digamax.
The Digger Max.
Digamax. The
Some kind of like HGV
Yeah,
kind of
no,
like
I'm thinking that it's like a
Chinese
no,
excavating
that's
machine.
their family name.
Digger Max.
They're the ruling couple.
How do you spell that?
Digger Max.
DIGGERMAX.
MACK.
Okay,
The
Digger
Digamax, as in plural.
Oh, I see. Not like the maximum diggers.
You got Dorbo Digamac and then his wife,
Oh,
whatever her name is.
Perhaps,
I've just literally just looked at
Doug
it.
Dimmadome.
perhaps to gain their
Dig
trust. Perhaps to gain their trust, we can go there with the designs for JC.
Dorbo Digamatok.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Dorbo
completely different.
that makes more
Senny
sense.
Senny Digamatok. Yeah, they're the two leaders, husband and wife. They're not.
To each other?
Yes.
Okay.
They're not strictly speaking king and queen. It's more when we came back, they're the ones that were sort of elected in charge.
Got to the big
One's
tower
lead.
tower first.
Fuck's sake. I keep looking at it and then I keep stop looking at it. One's the leader of the mining expeditions. The other one's the leader of the settlers. So they work together for the whole. Like I said, the city's not the same as it was before. We're still excavating collapsed tunnels and things like that.
Which one's in charge of the miners?
Dorbo,
Dorbo.
yeah. And Senny's in charge of the settlers.
Sen.
Senny the Settler and Dorbo the Digger. That's how I'm going to remember that.
Okay. Alright, so that we know what we're walking into.
Did they have a daughter named Dora?
Your DM will remember this. Okay.
Well, let's have a rest of around 8 hours.
Yeah. Good idea.
Ready to tackle whatever mushroom nonsense gets thrown at us in the morning.
Yeah, I do think we should still set up a watch though.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll volunteer for first watch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take second.
I'll take a third.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one of the three first. Sure.
Any NPCs wants to join?
Okay, so you're taking
First.
I'll take
First.
first as well, yeah.
Second.
Good.
Or first.
you're on first as well.
Because I can use that time to scribe some fucking scrolls.
Cool shit.
Which
Okay, so
one spend time with me?
on your first one, you notice the Mike and it's sort of like sitting down, and they're not talking. They're just sort of like they're all releasing spores together. The spores are intermingling, and anything like that.
It's an orgy.
I'm just seeing if I make the DC to scribe scroll.
Okay. I didn't realise you had to roll it.
Yeah.
Is it if it's a higher level then you can cast?
No, it's just to scribe it from the scroll into your spell book. It's
Oh, I
like
didn't
an
realise that
Arcana check.
Oh,
It's like 10 plus the spell's level.
What happens if you fail?
Then you fucking lost it because
You've read it.
eat a dick
copied
wizards. Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought it was just literally just spent time doing it.
Yeah, sure, I just have. No, like copying out of the spell book, so you can try as much as you want, but
If it's a scroll,
if
alright.
you fell on the scroll, it's gone.
Oh!
So now I can cast.
Well, that makes sense because when you use a scroll.
You
of-
like cast it into your brain.
Right. So, yeah, that's all you really notice is just And if you stop to ask any of them, like Basidia will just go, "Oh, this is Meldon. We're sharing our experiences of the day with each other. Perhaps you would care to join in."
No thanks. We have our own way.
Sure, I'd let's see how the mushrooms do.
Okay, so
Okay. I'm going to cast protection from good and evil on Adam and then stand well back.
okay, all right. So you get your mind sort of expands to this feeling of being part of this huge community. But the community is very much not hive-minded. It's still a community of individuals, but they're all working towards the same goal. And what it is you get sort of like, it's not a particularly interesting day. It's more, you just get a structure for the day, and they spend 8 hours working, 8 hours during this melding here, and then 8 hours resting. So it is a very structured day, and you get visions of them working, growing sprouts, hunting, like building, things like that. And yeah, it's more the sense of just unity that you get from it all. But they don't get any of your memories because you don't give off spores. So.
Okay.
How long does he stay melded?
As long as he wants.
I'm going to watch him for at least 10 minutes. And then he fucked if they're trying to take over your brain.
Okay.
Sure.
There's no like intruding presence or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to last about 12 minutes and then I'm just going to...
Yeah, you're fine.
What happened? Are you evil now?
No. Probably not.
Do you have any urges to plant baby mushrooms in our dead bodies?
Not really.
No?
No more than usual.
I have never had the urge to plant mushrooms in people.
It's good to know. What about fungi?
Yeah.
Or just regular plants, trees?
Yeah, you're
Oh, by the way, Hayden says he will take the second watch with you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so I just want to tell Joe about the day, what I saw and everything. So,
Okay.
They do a lot of growing and stuff, then they do a lot of melding and stuff, and then they just kind of chill out.
Okay, so basically they're psychic communists.
Basically.
Huh.
Except there's no 1%.
Like textbook communism, not like real life communism then.
Yeah, basically, these mushrooms got it right.
Wow. All we need is mind control spores and communist utopia. Who would have thought? Comrade.
Okay.
Anything sinister happen on our watch?
No, you're fine.
Good. I'm glad. I'll summon a floating disc and put things in it and be like, that's nice.
Cool. Cool. So your watch comes to an end. You rouse Tim. Hayden's still asleep. He's just sleeping through it. What do you think? Right,
Sort of go into like meditative prayer. Try and contact my deity.
Okay.
I don't know if you're listening. The ruling family of Blingdenstone and the Digger HuntingHawks. Are we sure you want to be the ruler of the Gnome City?
No. Are you sure?
Make a religion check.
3.
Okay. You don't hear anything. Nothing comes to you.
Take your silence as you've fallen out with me still. I'll wait.
Okay, so your watch goes without any hiccups. Graham, you fall asleep and drift into a long sleep. In your dreams, you see your friends fighting unseen enemies. The battle shifts, and your friends are pushed back towards a cliff edge. Fire roars below them. You shout, but struggle to be heard over the clash of metal and screams of pain. In your frustration, you shout again. A shockwave spreads from you and bolsters your allies, and you watch as they force your friends over the edge. You awaken.
Bolstered my allies as they force my.
Yeah.
So I viewed the people fighting my friends as my allies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just wake up. It's weird down there. Shake it off.
So now it's your turn for your watch. Right. Your watch, pretty much nothing. You find that the mushroom people are true to their word. They're looking out. I want you to level up your character.
Oh.
Adam, you dream of a forest. Trees stand tall, the sun shining through the canopy in broken streams of gold. A cloud passes over the sun, leaving the forest cold and dark. You watch as the leaves begin to decay and turn to ash. A foul wind blows from behind you. You follow it until you reach the edge of the forest, of the now dead forest. A black bird flies overhead towards a large, foreboding castle, standing tall in the barren landscape. You awaken. I want you to level your character up.
Yeah.
So, after a long rest, you've all woken up, and everything needs to. If you want to discuss anything, please discuss it now while I get some minis.
So, should we just go?
Yeah, but I recount the weird, strange dream I had. It's weird. It's like I saw you guys were fighting something around this pit of fire, and then I shouted, probably screamed for help for you guys, but it seemed like. Then it seemed to get weird. I was like, the people who you're fighting is pushing you back even further, and then they pushed you into a pit and fire, and you may have died.
Well, that's not nice.
No. Strange dreams. Hopefully not foretelling dreams.
No, don't see the future. Or if you do see a good future.
Yeah, don't tell us. But at the opportune moment, let us know.
If I see like 14 million futures,
Yeah.
and there's only one which works, then
Yeah, then tell us.
Yeah.
But yeah, should we just go? I don't see why we should be here. We've got what we came for.
did say we'd have a look at the.
Yeah, we should at least know what we're kind of facing. Because for all we know, we might get to Stone and all of a sudden there's evil mushrooms coming after us.
Perhaps, plus they might give some cooler shit for dealing with whatever's around there.
More potions.
Yeah.
More potions that
Which
take
is always good.
That's true, it takes about 8 hours to brew a potion. And
We've got one almost complete, it should be complete.
That's true, yeah, so brewing one for us.
So we might be able to.
So you've got another greater.
Put
Nice.
that in the party.
Is that each or just one?
Just
I
one.
think it was just one.
So if we ask them to do another one now, we might get another one before we leave.
Yeah,
If we leave at 8 hours
stick
time.
around for 8 hours, see what's happening.
I don't know about you, but I don't intend to be here for another 8 hours.
Have you got your my box of doom? Okay, so what are you guys doing this morning?
Let's go and ask if they can brew us another potion.
I think we've
I'll say that as you say that as you get the other ones out. Is it right to brew another one? Yeah.
I think we've met all the important mushrooms, haven't we? How many masters or circles or whatever were there? We met hunters, builders, growers, sporers, and explorers.
Yeah, there is the Circle of Masters. That's in the Garden of Welcome, so you've not met them
Okay.
yet. But other than that, yeah, you've met them.
Got to meet them all. I can't just meet like 5 out of 6. How can you live with yourself knowing you've only met
Quite
5
easily.
out of 6?
Quite easily. Don't get an achievement for it at the end.
Yes.
Oh, why don't you say, let's go. How many points is it?
10.
Oh, should be a fairly easy one then. Adam, you ready?
I'm good, dude.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go and see what this Garden of Welcome is. If we don't like it, we'll just leave.
Yeah, if it seems unwelcoming,
Yeah.
smell
Is
you
Hayden
later.
awake yet? Is he
We're like poking him in the face. Come on.
Hayden looks deathly ill.
Oh dear.
Like,
Tim, can you?
he just feels. He's just like, no, just go on.
You sure?
Yeah, it'll be alright. It just needs.
Do you want me to
He just
kill
needs
you?
another 5 minutes. He thinks it's a bit of food poisoning or something. I don't know if he.
I
ate
can cure that.
It's going to turn into a mushroom. It's going to turn into a mushroom.
Yeah,
Ate the wrong part of the mushroom.
give it a go.
You sure?
Yeah.
5 points lay on hands.
Okay. No effect.
Damn it.
It's cursed.
He's like throwing up.
He's quite possibly a hypochondriac, Tim, no matter how much healing you do, this ain't going to help.
Might be a madness.
Hmm.
Afflicted by insanity.
Okay. But if you do like disappear and get captured by a hag or whatever, let us know.
We need to set up a code word
Yeah,
in case you
some
were
secret doppelganger
yeah.
password.
Yeah.
But they can read minds, so
Write it down on a bit of paper. Keep it paper in your sock. That way they might not know it's there.
yeah.
But if they take
Unless they read this mind and find out that it's there.
Oh.
Hmm.
What if
So-
we
oh,
put it
wait,
on him without him noticing? So he doesn't know it's there.
Wait, so what we need to do is every person needs to write down a phrase on a piece of paper, and then when we meet each other, we all reveal I'm like someone else's piece of paper, and if they're all there, then no one's a doppelganger.
Tell you what,
We'll figure it out some other time.
Let's just stab him if he looks suspicious.
Isn't there like a spell you can use or something?
I don't have a spell. Nothing like true sight sees through, or true seeing sees through disguises. That's
I
like
don't think it's a
design.
doppelganger because a doppelganger
That's an
actually
actual change,
changes.
isn't it? Yeah. It's not an illusion.
Tell you what.
Metamorphosis.
Did we notice the last doppelganger, did it actually bleed red, or was it like, does it have like a different colour of blood?
I think the
Just
problem
like
with the
we'll
last
just cut that out.
doppelganger is we didn't actually really ask him any questions. We
Yeah.
just assumed that everything was fine.
yeah.
Whereas if we actually kind of properly interrogated him, it would have been fairly obvious. Like ask questions really fast, like before he has a chance to do the mind reading thing.
We all know our different character names from previous D&D campaigns that we've done.
Yeah, but if
Why
a
don't we just...
doppelganger can read minds, then surely he will too.
Unless
Yeah.
it can only
Yeah, but
read
doesn't
like recent
necessarily,
memories. Maybe ask him a really
It's like
far back
surface
question.
thoughts.
Yeah,
so
so
if
ask
you
him
think
like
really
deep-
hard about a different character, be like, what was your character in the last campaign? And think like Shmomo, Shmomo, Shmomo.
Yeah.
Then he'll be like Shmomo, and we'll be like, no, get him.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If we like say, what was your character from such and such campaign? There you go.
Shmomo.
Here we go.
Sure, that'll work.
Hayden's got about 1 million of them, so he'll be good.
Okay.
So what's the plan for getting into the garden?
Walk
Well,
in.
just
Yeah,
go
it's got-
to
it was
the edge,
guarded,
see what's
wasn't
going on.
it? And it was guarded, then we was also shown a way to get up without being seen.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
do that
So we
way.
go the way without being seen.
Okay, but if I don't like the show, I'm leaving.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go around the other side. The long way round, sorry. Okay, so this plateau rises higher than the other terraces, screened off by a natural fence of soaring zirkwood stalks. Muffled murmuring can be heard from atop the plateau. So you bring yourself around.
Full murmuring.
What are they murmuring? I thought they were all psychic.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Weird.
They don't have mouths, so how can they be murmuring?
Maybe it's something else. It's demons. It's obviously demons.
We're not still like linked
Would
into
anybody
their.
like to be invisible?
We're not linked into their Wi-Fi, are we?
I don't think so.
No.
Would anyone would like to be invisible to go up here? I may be able to do like
Everyone?
2 of us.
Sure.
Can't
You
you
can-
already
you
you're already
can go
going invisible in
invisible already,
the darkness
can't
anyway.
We're not in the darkness.
It's not dark.
No, it's
Can't
nice
you
and
already go
bright.
invisible?
I'll be fine.
Strangely enough, no. I can make myself look like a mushroom, but
There you go then.
Yeah, do that.
no.
Okay.
I'll
There's
make
no
myself
point
look
in me
like
going
4 of
invisible.
me.
I'm not very stealthy.
You want to go invisible?
No, I'm good. Save it for other uses.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when
You never know.
violent
Yeah.
occurs.
Yeah, either we all need to be invisible or it's not really.
Well, no, it worked out all right for last time.
Yeah, you did kill
That's
2
true.
people. Brutally murdered, may I point out.
More of a kill steal than an actual kill.
So like an awesome double kill.
So I just go invisible and sneak ahead, and then
Yeah.
Can do.
See what's occurring
you
up
follow
up
along
the
in
front.
a minute's time.
Yeah.
Just get familiar, that would be handy.
If you don't come back, we'll leave without you.
I shall go invisible.
We'll take the Top Gear rule if we do leave a man behind.
Always.
Well, we've already left Hayden behind, so
Mm.
what's another?
Okay.
I've gone invisible, so I'm gonna go ahead a little bit to scout out what this murmuring's coming from.
Right. So you go through the trees and you see. I'll read it to you. The low muttering grows louder as you reach the top, turning into a symphony of moans, cries, and hisses. The only light comes from a few glowing mushrooms along the edge, but even in the gloom, you can't miss the source of the sounds. The heads of creatures of a dozen humanoid Underdark races peek from the ground, mould and fungi growing around them.
I'll take all that in, then head back and relay. It looks to me like they have a bunch of prisoners which they're turning into mushroom drones.
That seems terrible.
Yep. Okay.
I'm sure they're not just heads.
Well, the heads were the ones that were doing the muttering and moaning, and yeah. I think this place is the Borg Cube.
Okay.
Ooh.
Those who are wishing to go forward, raise your hand.
I kind of want to see what this is all about.
Those
Seems
that
cool.
wanting to take the nope action, raise your hand.
You can't see what I'm doing.
Go.
Graham.
Damn it, I wish I'd prepared to see invisibility. Then I could see.
I think we could probably just go in there and free the prisoners, or we can go and,
What if they're bad people?
well, there's that altar. Or we could go and ask, what's the name, if that's normal and if that's what they do here.
Nothing
or-
here is normal, Graham.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, what if it's not normal and we accidentally start a mushroom civil war?
When you're in there, it's a large area. You did notice there was another passageway the other side, and where the Zerkwoods you could see the tops of. You did see another giant mushroom, bigger than any mushroom you've seen. It was so big that other mushrooms were growing off it.
So not a person mushroom then.
Not the boss mushroom.
Chimchar, which way's Blington Stone?
Blingdenstone.
Yeah. From here.
Got a bit turned around, but probably back that way.
Not through the Garden of Welcome then.
No.
We could go and ask Philo, what's the name?
What, the
Basidia.
insane one? Yeah, Philo's the insane one.
Not, yeah, the
Basidia's the one that's...
Basidia here. We could ask
that's
Basidia
insane.
if she knows what's happening in there. If it's not something that should be, we could go and deal with it.
Yeah.
What if Visidi is secretly the bad guy?
Well, then,
Yeah. I don't trust any
Plus,
single one of them
she
here.
didn't. She wasn't too happy with what's going on there anyway, was she? Were they?
No, I don't think they were actually allowed in there, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Like Philo, whatever's...
It was
Domain.
more that they didn't want to go in there in case they got
Oh, it got like...
contaminated by whatever
Infected.
madness is.
So
It creates
The
your
Cydia did
spores.
say something about diseased spore.
Yeah. That's
Also, they're
She
happy for
didn't-
us to go and be
That she-
diseased.
It's more the fact that she didn't recognise the spore because, and Mike and its sovereigns pretty much know every spore.
so this is
But
not
she
a
didn't
Viking
recognise
spore.
this.
It's an evil demon spore.
So they're
Probably.
alright for.
Graphics.
They're happy for us to go in there and be diseased or whatever.
We probably
But-
can't be infected by
You
mushroom
don't know that.
spores.
Well, you can uninfect us with your handy hands.
As can I.
Well, do that then if we get infected.
I mean, I won't, but I can.
And if they're evil spores, I can protect myself from being charmed by them or possessed by them.
Good to know.
Is it charmed or possessed if it grows out of you?
If it's evil enough, yeah, maybe.
So, what are we doing? Are we just going to go, or are we
I
going
say
to...
we go in there and
You have told us about the giant mushroom, correct?
yeah, I said name it.
Yeah.
I say we go in there and
I know what these heads are about. What if one of them's
see
Leigh?
what's happening.
What if Lee's head's there? Then we're like, hey Leigh, you're ahead.
Well,
Can
that,
I
that changes
see
everything.
what
I was
races
awful
were
like
there?
leaving now.
Mhm.
Did I see what races
Various.
were there? Various. It could have been.
Well then.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he'd understand if we left him to, be mushroomed.
What
We
if there's
might,
someone
but
really
Daniela
cool there?
won't.
Yeah, but we don't tell her.
Oh yeah, sure. We get back and she goes, "Oh, where's Leigh?" Oh, we
We left him to
we
die
left
in the
him to
mushroom
die in the
house.
mushroom house. I feel a bit
Mushroom
bad now.
Would she notice if he was gone though? If we just didn't say
Probably
anything?
yes.
Sure, yeah. It'd be a lot quieter around the house, I'd imagine.
Come again, bud.
You can't hear this.
I can't.
So like,
Leigh
it's
can't,
fine. She's
But the dungeon master can.
Uh-oh.
And the dungeon master.
Knows
Making
Leigh very
friends.
well.
Just drawing a line through
Adam Bacon.
XP negative 700.
Can you level down your character?
All the
So-
way to 0.
Well, we are looking for Leigh as well, aren't we? Really?
What if there's like, yeah, we need to impress the gnomes. What if there's some like impressive deep gnome diplomats or something down here, or like traders or whatever? We can rescue them.
So
We'd be
yeah,
like, hey guys,
can we?
check who evil. They give us a good introduction. We're
Okay.
like, pow, reputation points.
All right. Okay, fine. I'll make a compromise. If there's like gnomes and Leigh,
Yeah.
we'll go and rescue them. But if there's drow, we're killing them.
Fine.
I agree with this decision.
That
Okay.
seems reasonable.
Graham. I don't know why I'm asking your permission. We're going to do this.
on this side of you two.
I don't know where you are. Fine. Right.
You're doing this like behind his head, and you think it's fucking hilarious, but no one else can see it.
It's just
Yeah.
like this little voice going like,
Graham, I will hurt you next time you show yourself.
You don't know where I am? Oh wait. You don't know where I am?
for now.
Fine. We'll go and see if any of this is Leigh.
So we'll do the same with the bandits. I've got this for like 55 minutes. So
Okay. You're going to brutally murder them as well, yeah?
you guys walk in and do your whole thing of hold on, stop. We're having our own conversation here, and I'll jump out if necessary.
Why don't, since you're technically the only invisible one, just go in and check if Lee's there?
Yeah.
That
Go and
makes
do
sense.
that. Go and
Why-
do that.
that
Don't
makes a
wanna
lot of
get-
sense.
in fact, wherever you
Too
are, Graham, you
close.
go and do that.
Yeah, but we'll stand by and you can shout for help if you need it, and then we'll
Yeah.
come
Then
running.
we'll come running in.
Why start a thing when we can just send Graham?
Yeah. Let's send a Graham, shall we?
Yeah, if we do a Graham,
I don't want to get too close in there by myself.
Well, you.
but you'll be invisible.
Yeah, you're invisible. In fact, where are you now?
That's
I'll
fine.
put my hand
Have we actually ascertained how Myconids have eyes, don't they? Still got little eyes. Yeah. So they do see with eyes, not like mushroom sense or
Blind
anything.
sense.
Yeah.
Some kind of radar sense.
Actually, didn't Storm mention that he could see? I'm sure Storm mentioned that he could see in complete darkness.
Yeah, they got
Multiple.
like 120 feet dark vision.
I thought it was like
Dark
blind
vision.
sense.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Don't think they got
I'm sure he said something like that.
When
Or
I've
at least at some point you said that because you didn't think they had
dark
eyes.
vision.
Yeah. So that's vision, so they can't see you.
When I've done my divine sense, I'll pick Joe up. I've got to pick Graham up at any point for him being undead.
I'm not
'Cause he
him
died.
dead.
I
I
don't
got
know.
No.
brought back to
Yeah.
life.
No,
So did
I've got
Jesus.
the only undeath you've said is that faint sense of undeath.
Yeah. So I'll pick Joe up.
Yeah, you
So
pick Joe up now,
holy
he's like a
roller.
fucking beacon
Beacon.
of of radiance.
Yeah, so I've not picked anyone else up.
Plus, I'm fairly certain that at one point I would have
One
checked
thing
to see
I've
if I have
noticed
a
is
corpse.
the fiendish thing has grown. The one that's always been with you.
I'm not a fiend. It's Graham. So I know where Graham is.
Doubt.
The undeath you're picking up is probably just my liver then, that's fine.
I know what I am.
Maybe it's one of the NPCs. Maybe
Yeah.
they're secretly a zombie.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Turns out like it's been a ghost all along. We're like, whoa, what a twist!
My crotch disagrees with this statement.
Eldith Willis.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, poltergeist. They can
Ghost
they can
punch.
touch things.
Have you ever noticed that she never actually never actually spoke to any of the other NPCs?
Oh.
In which case, they must think I'm proper lunatic.
Always holding your penis for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't require Eldest involvement, but still.
So let's go in there then. Let's.
Okay,
Yeah.
off you go.
You sneak ahead. We'll stay just out
Yeah.
of sight.
Just
And then, how do I call for help without revealing myself?
Tell you what, we'll stay 30 feet behind
Do
you
you have
all
like a
the
magical
time.
flare spell or anything?
Yeah, that will prevent reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go.
We
Just set
shout
off
very
the-
loudly. Shouting's free.
Set off flares.
Shout and then move. And
What
then
cantrips have you got that might help?
That would any sort of cantrip would reveal my location. I've
I
also lose
failed to see
invisibility.
how this
Have
is
you got
going to
like
help
a
us.
rock or something? Throw an invisible rock in our general direction.
Yeah, not at us.
Not at us, so it's not an attack. And if we hear a rock hitting
Yeah.
around us, we'll be
This
like,
is going to be loose playing on
look, Graham, just go and look at the people's faces, see if one of them's Leigh. If
I'll
not,
try
come
and
back
sneak
to
in a
us.
bit closer this time. I'll go in, try and sneak in a bit closer to get a view of
Okay,
who's in there.
okay.
And
So you wanted to be... Are you being stealthy?
I am going to be stealthy. Advantage for invisibility.
Yeah.
Natural one.
2 natural ones.
Natural 20.
Okay.
24.
I mean, you didn't roll your second die.
Okay, so you guys are still talking to Graham, even though he's not there at this point.
Okay.
So
Right.
you
Okay.
go back in there, you see everything.
Hello.
There's several heads, various. You see Durgar in there, you see Drow, you see
Kill the drow.
some creatures that you've never seen before, some humans,
Oh.
but you don't recognise any humans. But a lot of them got like fungus growing on their heads. and stuff like that.
You'd be a little bit unrecognisable if you had a fungus growing out of your forehead.
No, it wouldn't.
There could be one of them could be Leigh.
You see a couple of deep gnomes as well.
I'll observe what's happening to them for a minute or so. Does this stuff look like it's full on just growing into them now?
You can't. It's not growing before your eyes. It just looks like they've got fungus on their face.
So
I'm
been there for a while then.
remembering how they said that they were going to turn the creatures before earlier into their servants. So it makes me wonder if these people were. This is happening. What's happening to them?
Yeah, didn't we
Does
see
it
a
look like
couple
that
of
they were
something?
like these people were dead and they're being reanimated by the spores, or they actually just being turned alive?
I don't think you'd know. I don't think you'd have any kind of. Try and justify it with a role that you are
Medicine
proficient
check.
in. Okay. What I will say though is the only way that you would really be able to do that medicine check is to actually interact with one of them.
I won't interact with them. I'll just get up close and just look like if they're does it look like they're breathing,
Uh,
or does it look like a
I will
zombie
say
state?
They were
if
moaning.
you can only really see their heads though.
Are they?
If I
They're
put a
like,
hand there, can I feel that?
are they like
If you
buried?
do that, you're going to have to make another stealth check.
Are they buried? From what he's
Yeah,
described?
buried
They're
to the head.
Yeah.
Alright,
And they're just
okay.
like decapitated heads that
Yeah,
are
it
just
could be.
planted.
It could be,
growing
yeah.
a new body.
Oh, we'll
they're,
take
not
this one
they're
back.
not gasping or anything visibly, you can see. So they are moaning, those.
They are moaning. Like I said, in order for you to get close enough to really tell, it would require another stealth check if you want it to be stealthy. That's what I'm saying. Are you gonna? Is that what you're
I'll go
doing?
for I'll try and get a bit closer.
Okay, so another stealth check first.
Natural 20 again.
Okay. Right. Then I want you to make a perception.
9.
9. I'm going to say with the moaning, you can't tell if they are breathing or not, but you're thinking that if they're moaning, then they've got to. It's got to be
some long action.
It's not. It's not.
It's not.
A zombie.
You've seen
moan,
zombies before. It doesn't sound like an undead.
It's a, oh god, this hurts, but in very moan.
It's more just like
a pain moan, not a
zombie moan.
it's more like I've been on this rack for 3 days. I'm like that sort of thing.
A torturous moan.
Yeah. I shall make note of all that and then head back to where these lots are probably still talking, trying to convince me to go.
Right, is he gone?
I don't know, to be honest. It's Graham.
I say we just go to Blingderstone.
Okay, come on, let's go.
I've been there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I've been always Blingderstone.
Oh, you're back.
Right,
So, what did you see?
There's no Leigh, but there are some humans. Some gnomes.
They look like bandity humans or friendly humans.
Hard to tell when they're buried to the necks with fungus.
They do
Okay,
look like
fair
eye
point.
patches and big going
I
grr.
think they're alive though.
Huh.
But as I said before, this is the Borg cube.
Hmm.
You know how they said they were going to turn the creatures
Okay.
before?
Yeah.
So they could potentially all suddenly climb out of the ground and come out as mushroom zombie style, which wouldn't be fun. Hmm.
Okay. I think we're not good people. Let's level here.
Well, speak for yourself. I try.
Some of us
I
are.
try.
We're
I
not-
blatantly am. Joe is. You two are questionable.
I'm not questionable about it. I'm not a good person. I accept this. It's one of my flaws, among many, I'll admit. But we are not heroes.
No, that's true.
And no offence, but I can quite happily go to sleep at night and leave these people to suffer horrible deaths.
Hmm.
If it means I'm not going to get mushroomed.
Well, what if you are? What if a legion of mushroom people come marching after us? Shouldn't we nip it in the bud, so to speak, or whatever equivalent mushrooms have to buds?
Technically, buds is the correct definition here. But,
Fine, we'll nip it in the literal and figurative bud.
no, I don't. We're stretching our necks out for no reason. You know what happens when you stick your neck out for people? They put a rope around it.
Graham dies.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've already died, so
That's
I think that
literally-
makes me a
That's
hero.
not what that metaphor's about. It's about getting beheaded, not hung or hanged. Sorry.
Hung was the correct as well, but doesn't matter. It applies.
Minus another 700.
Well, all I'm saying is we just want to go home.
Yep.
We're not going to get
That's
home
true.
by digging out a bunch of randoms who, chances are, 90% we've not met anyone who hasn't wanted to kill us
It's
or
true.
in some other way has let us down consistently.
True.
I'm looking at you, Fergus.
You don't even know his fucking name.
I don't care.
He's not even with you at this point.
Still
See?
say it.
Alright. So, the plan is just to go.
I still think we could probably go in.
Yeah. Let me just- So how are these heads like
Help.
arranged in this?
And then is it
Does
sort
it-
of,
A clearing and they're just dotted all around. They're not
Yeah,
like
it does
clustered
seem
in
to
one
be-
area.
No, they're not really.
So it's just like a head farm, basically.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it's more like they were sort of like around the outside of the.
How many myconids were in there?
You didn't see any likeness.
How many heads were in there roughly?
You
We're
don't.
talking
I
like
wouldn't say
10
that you really went in that
dozens.
far, but there was
I'm not talking like hundreds.
dozen or so, not hundreds, no.
there's not that many in there.
No.
So then
But,
once you kill the drows, there's even less.
Yeah, when we were shown the entrance, there were chulls guarding it.
Mm.
Is that right? Yeah.
But that's like the entrance down.
Yeah, so we know that like sort of down that way there's like a couple of chulls which I think I've made a
Was
note
there
on
one
Philo's
head
side.
pretty close to where I?
Hmm?
Was there like at least one head pretty close to where we were?
What, I
The
mean, like
entrance to where we were going from.
try digging one
Yeah, I
out
think
and
we
see
go
what
get
happens.
one and
No,
Okay,
question or
I'd say it would be about 30-40 feet.
I'd say there's one like 30 feet. We could just go in, pull one out.
But
and
wait, that's like the closest one to you, and they are about, I'd say, no more than 10 feet apart from there.
Hmm.
We should let's just leave. Let's not start something when we don't have to.
At the very least, we should report this to the proper authorities.
And Tell you what.
Who is the authorities here?
Tell you what.
Oh, the city.
Should we
Yeah.
at least find out if they're alive or not? I can do that quite easily, quite quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go up to the. Can I get to like the edge of the plateau without being seen?
Is it just
What,
like
to the literally out of this little cabin and then there, like a 5-foot step.
So what are we like in a little like side entrance?
Yeah, you're in.
Here?
There's
We're not
like a little.
up the top of the thicket.
It's sort of like a little up, but not. It's easy enough to get down. It's not like you're on a cliff.
Oh,
or
right.
anything.
Okay. At the top. How far down is it from where we are to the? Is it all flat in there, or flat-ish?
Yeah.
Can I cast?
About 5 feet.
Okay.
So it's not.
No.
Tell you what. I'll cast Divine Sense. Do I detect any undead?
No more than usual.
Okay, that's something.
No more than usual. There's nothing undead in there, so that means there are at least alive things in there.
Should we go speak to? Keep forgetting the name.
Basidia.
Let's go speak to
go
Basidia
speak
and
to
ask
them,
if
see
they have
what's-
any idea of what is going on there. If we describe what we've seen, if that rings a bell to them, she says that's perfectly normal around here, or she goes, holy shit, we need to stop that right now.
Okay.
Worth a try. Yeah.
What if it's like one of them secret things where you tell them, and then murder happens?
Well, we'll deal with that murder bridge when we go.
Well, they're going to have to deal with us when they.
We've also got 50 minutes of this being invisible, so
You can stay invisible.
Yeah. Lead the way.
Okay. So you make your way back to Basidia.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
we know.
Basidia.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So,
Is there a reason you're growing people?
Or phyllo pastry is anyway.
Your garden of welcome is full of buried people with heads sticking out and mushrooms coming off them. Is that usual?
is that a thing?
Are these people alive?
Well, they weren't
Think
undead.
so.
They were moaning and making murmuring noises. Is that a bad thing?
That is quite unusual.
Yeah.
You
except
see,
everyone's
we asked you to bring the Grick back once it was dead.
been dead.
Then we
Make a mushroom
reanimate
something.
them with our spores. But we only animate the dead, we don't.
And convert the living.
No.
Oh, this is horrid.
Oh, that's weird.
Have you tried your divine sense on any of the mushroom ones to see if they
Yeah,
do
there's
register as dead?
nothing undead. It's just you pinging up on the
Oh.
radar every.
So, like, have you actually tried it on like the mushroom gricks or growls or whatever we've encountered?
Everything.
Trolls?
From what I could,
Yeah, you've not noticed anything.
Okay, so
I'll
maybe-
describe as well the gigantic mushroom that I saw.
That is strange.
Was it
That was
normally
not
happen?
here when I arrived.
Oh, okay. Crazy.
When was that? Again, remind me.
It was a few months ago, I believe. Up to a year.
Oh, so that's
It was
some,
several seasons ago, I think is
several
all we got.
seasons. Yeah.
that's some good fertiliser then.
Yeah. Some magic shenanigans going on here.
So we can go and rescue these alive people which are being mushroom converted.
Not the drow.
No, not drow. We'll put them out of their misery.
Yeah.
At the very least, give them a mercy.
I
Well,
would
you could say we're not every
suggest
drow
putting
is
them all
evil
out of
to-
their misery.
See? The mushroom agrees with me. Let's
Is
just
there
leave
not
it
any
to their
way
faith.
of undoing the mushroom conversion?
I am unsure. Perhaps if you could bring one back, I could see. But
Okay.
Worth a try. Then at least we know if one of us gets
as I say,
infected,
this is
what to do.
unprecedented.
Let's do some
I'll
mad
try
science
my-
then.
So we have your blessing to go in then.
Of course, you did all along. But be careful.
Mm.
I know not what lies beyond those Zirkwood trees.
Okay.
Heads in a giant mushroom.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
But what else? The Circle of Masters is within the garden.
Didn't see any masters in there, did you?
No, I didn't see any markings in there.
What are they supposedly masters of?
It is the masters of all the circles, This is a new thing from Philo.
So like middle management then.
Yes, before the melding every day was every myconid in the grove, but now Philo has introduced a policy, if you will, of only. I'm losing the accent. I'm doing an English accent. I should be doing American. Of only melding with your circle, and then the masters circle meld together.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Sounds like regular communist instead of psychic spore communism.
I disapprove of this message. Let's save the mushroom people.
Fine.
You turn.
That showed them the true communist one.
Fine.
I hate mushroom people, but I hate communism more.
I will save you, comrade. From yourself.
This is where the Russians become the good guys as well.
Okay, so let's go in there.
Maybe they were the good guys all along.
Try and pull out a head, preferably with a body attached.
Russian people can be good guys.
I'd say that most of them probably are.
Most Russian people are the good guys. Just a few. But that's the same with every country
And droughting.
and every
No.
community.
As
No.
one of the few.
No, all drow
We know.
are evil. All drow are evil.
Unless it says like always evil in the monster manual entry and then in fact
Yeah.
nice.
I think that's
In the monster manual entry, right?
For
Why would it have
Russians.
the Russians in there for a start? Why would it have them as just, instead of any alignment, just evil? Just fucking evil.
Because it was written by like American from the
It
60s.
was. I was going to say, it wasn't written by Trump. Oh.
He likes the Russians.
Oh no, this show's got too political and it's just.
Moving on.
On next week's episode, Brexit.
Oh no.
So, let's go in there, get a head, preferably with a body attached.
Yeah.
If we have to then fart away out.
Fart away out.
Yeah, we'll
Is that a
bring in
new
one of,
cantrip you
Who are
can-
you,
Yeah.
Wario?
we'll bring in one of the other like myconids whose name is like Farter Poop or something.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to have to fight someone called
Shit,
Fart
so-
in a minute, so we're fine.
Shot.
Right, okay.
We'll probably end up having to fight this circle.
Yeah.
Fighting the circle.
Just throwing the novelty giant beach balls at us. But they're mushroom like puffballs.
Let's go and save some
It's like a
nondescript
circle.
NPCs then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's not go in through the front door, let's get around that.
Yeah,
let's
sneak
go.
in, sneak in the side hatch.
Trademan's entrance then.
How long
Okay.
have we got left in the about 20 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say about 20 minutes.
Excellent.
I don't particularly want to do this.
Too late, we're doing it.
How many U-turns are you doing here? What's going on? Where's it coming from?
I
Find
know.
out.
I think we should save the mushroom way of life because it's a beautiful thing that I appreciate.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't know these guys. I don't want to die.
Tell you what, if you die, I'll kill you.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay.
Maybe if we introduce them to capitalism.
Look, it's alright, you're not going to die because Hayden's not with us.
That makes sense.
So come on,
I am
let's go.
instead.
I'm immortal.
Did you poison him? Is that what happened?
Yeah. What did you do to him?
Just been feeding him some like dodgy purple mushrooms while he's been sleeping.
You can't prove anything.
No.
Let's go.
Suppository. Alright, so you, you head on up and you're at the edge now. What's
What are we going to do? Like, head out super quick.
Yep. Grab
Oh.
one.
I'll
Yeah.
stay invisible as well.
What
just
race
to-
is the nearest one?
16 to stealth.
you have to go in?
Wasn't
16?
it the one that Graham looked at?
Yeah,
What
drown.
race was drought?
What are we doing stealthing?
I am.
Well, sorry guys, but here we go.
What do you get?
4.
Okay. So you move in.
16.
9.
Alright. So you see everything that now that Graham saw. The heads of a dozen humanoid underdark races peek from the ground, mould and fungi growing around them. One voice calls out loudly in Undercommon, so you understand.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
A female drow fighting to speak. Please, for your gods of light, kill me.
Okay.
She manages to stir within her living grave, raising a spider medallion half embedded in the bloated growth that was once her hand.
Look out, she's casting a spell! That's why I got a 4, I just yelled that out.
Half her face is rotten and pustulate. A bed for the sprouting of scores of tiny mushrooms. The great cedar trap. She's here. Lady of Decay.
Oops.
Zookmai.
I'll take the medallion.
Look out, Tim.
Take out
As
the
you
dagger.
do, a finger like comes off.
Yeah, fine. Take the dagger out.
Tim, she wants to die. Don't.
And here. Thank you.
Sounds a bit Russian, doesn't
Can I
it?
take an ear?
Zooked my comrade.
Can I have an ear?
Okay.
Tim, stop that.
You
We don't
can
have time
have-
for that.
What you think might be in here?
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's very. It's like
Mushroomy.
Oh,
you can't even really tell.
That's fine.
Here you go, Tim. Your ear.
That's still a skill. Thank you. One.
Yeah.
oh god, that's horrid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, is there anyone that's less squishy?
Tim, remember we tried to save
You
at
can
least
look
one.
around,
Nope,
make
they almost
perception.
die.
I'll have a look around, see if
That
I
one
can see
counts
any
as a kill.
non-drow, non-squishy ones. Ooh, 17 plus. What's me in the sight now? What was investigate?
Perception.
23. I am perceptive.
I'm actually going to relay what she said to the group, just like,
Yeah.
yeah, Lady of Decay.
You all heard her say Zookmai.
Yeah.
Is she
Just for
bad?
Daniel.
You see, you see various other races. They seem in very much the state that she was in,
Oh, this is horrid.
Yeah.
Let's try and find
and
the.
very like this low muttering of just.
Hayden's been going on about Zookmoy.
Hmm.
We need to leave.
Yeah, that seems
The
reasonable.
moans of the garden's victims suddenly take on a new tone of fear as something moves across the foul ground. A disgusting larval creature rises up before you, showing only vestigial fungal growths that hint that it might once have been a myconid.
The fuck?
Welcome, travellers.
Nope.
That's not
The
this one's.
aberrant myconid's voice gurgles and spits as it speaks both aloud and in your mind at once. No spores, but you notice that you hear it say, "Welcome, travellers," in your mind. But its voice is speaking this horrible language. You don't understand it, but it sounds similar to yours.
Okay.
Are
let's
you
go.
here for the wedding rehearsal? Friends of the bride or her intended? No matter. Let the love of the great cedar embrace you as you become one with her chosen. The great body.
I'm sorry, we've got the wrong
I
wedding.
would like everybody to roll that initiative, please.
Was it like cedar as in cedar tree or cedar as in something that plants seeds?
Cedar is in SESWD.
Yeah, seed planting.
Like in Gizwall.
Oh.
He's not with you.
And if that's like giant mushroom is just
Right,
big old
so
cedar
once
tree.
you put your positions in, this is where Drow woman that you killed.
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh, it's horrid.
Right. Where are you?
I would have been on the other side of Tim.
What, here?
Yeah.
Where did we come in from, like?
Because when he was doing his little
Oh,
what the
hey!
game of
Oh,
Googlops.
Okay.
So is it actually that? It's not actually that whistling, is it?
That's
No.
a purple
It's not a purple worm. It's not.
Oh,
it's
it's
just
strange.
that's the closest thing that looks like it.
Turd.
That's a
Purple
purple
one.
one.
So
What are these?
Lots of beetroot.
They're
You two
drow.
can ship one of those.
So you notice as you're getting into it, two of the drow just sort of like and raise out of the ground.
Tim, do the thing.
Yeah, okay.
25 to 20.
24.
Cool. 20 to 15.
19.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll go first.
I think
15 to 10.
10.
Is that one?
And Adam.
9.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
They both
So-
drow that have come up.
Yeah, there's
That's
in
not
fact,
changed
probably
thing.
about here. Yeah, they're both drow. Tim, you are up first.
Okay. Bonus action. Click the boots of speed.
Yep.
Nice.
Uh,
The Puma.
movement
Yep.
towards the drow.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to that one first. First attack.
Well, let's point all the fucking stats are at the back of this book. And you notice that they are just covered in like fungal growths and everything like that.
24.
Hits.
Cool.
Right, just hang the fuck on a minute, Tim. Okay. Go.
For 6 points of damage.
Yep.
Second attack for 20. I'm going to dump a bit of smite into this one.
Just end their existence.
For 7 from the sword and 13
Yeah.
radiant.
Okay, so you just and it just like falls into pieces, like you know, like when you like melee flood in Halo, just into pieces.
Like a bag full of mushroom juice.
Yeah.
Oh. Something taking out the bins and it's
So
got
that one
got
is
bin juice in the bottom.
in pieces.
Thanks for that, Joe. That's what I needed. I was putting something in my mouth.
As long as it's not bins, you're fine.
Graham.
Never had to live in the Saturday.
can't get that. Can't get that. I'm just going to go with charisma myself, which will drop the
Okay.
invisibility.
Oh no.
So Graham appears, but looks brave.
Huh.
I'll give it 5 seconds.
He's like right in front of me, like, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
No, he looks brave, so it's more like Jesus Christ.
Okay, so also at this point, he comes running in.
Who's that?
Who dis?
Mike and Ed.
Well, back.
And he's going to.
Is that like the main entrance, or is that the...
That's just like
mushroom?
another entrance.
Oh,
That's,
just
the main entrance would be that way.
That way.
Where he's solidifying. He's going to go round here to you.
What's his?
So
Yeah,
that's
right
that
there.
thing has come from like the colony as a whole, or from the great
Great big
tree?
tree.
Okay.
And he's going to punch the fuck out of you. In
No.
fact,
Mushroom punch.
Hang on.
he's going to.
Hang on.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hang on.
Sim, lean over, I need some mushroom punches.
Be nice and soft.
Mushroom powers.
Boost of speed ain't going to help you with Constitution saving throw.
No, I was just seeing if there's any opportunity attacks that has disadvantage.
Okay, but that's still irrelevant with
I'm
this
just
Constitution
checking. I'm just checking. Yeah, that's 4.
4. Okay, you are stunned
Oh.
as it just releases these spores, and you just feel them just like your brain just gets clogged, and you
Stunning spores.
and you don't really know what the fuck's going on.
No different from any other day, to be honest.
Okay. So it was there. I'm dead. Joe.
All baddies need to make a wisdom saving throw as I try and warp space-time around them to slow them.
What's the range?
40-foot cube, which they are all. So I'm going to do it on those 3 and 3 other heads that may be within that kind of area.
Okay. So go for the big guy first. What's it got to make?
DC 17 wisdom save.
17 wisdom. Oh, it's a natural 18, so that's
Shit.
okay, then
Yep.
that drow. Yeah, that drow just sort of slows down, and the Myconid also slows down.
Sweet. Are there any other heads in that area? Just in case they want to pop up and join the
There
fight.
are. You're gonna have to pick out what heads you want. I'll say. In fact, I'll say. Yeah. I've got it. 3 of the heads.
Yeah.
Done.
And
In fact.
I'll move behind here, right?
Okay.
Oh, that's me done.
Cool. Adam.
Shoot your guy.
How terrifying does this big larval thing look like?
Imagine if a mushroom was a caterpillar and it could speak. But instead of a mouth, it was like someone had just slit open your guts, and that was speaking.
Can you kill it really quickly, please?
I'm actually thinking just like, do we need to have this fight? Can't we just leave?
They'd follow.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can escape this.
Go ahead.
Well, you can try.
Screw it. Hunter's Mark, the big worm guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Eyes is going to take a shot.
Make sure
He's got -2 AC.
20 total to hit.
Well, they all got -2 to their AC.
The slow ones have.
And then it's,
what was that?
20 total to hit.
Yes.
Yes, and my +d8 from my Dread Ambusher.
Sure, whatever.
Nice.
26 points damage. On the
Solid blow.
first attack. An extra attack.
Natural 1.
Yes, that's going to
It's
miss.
gonna
Got the 3
And then I've
attacks
got my
now,
second
haven't
attack.
Yep.
you? Oh my god.
In celebration, you just fire 2 on me.
Yeah, it's like,
Ah, damn it!
Oh, cock.
Okay.
What goes up must come down.
Now it's his turn. So he's
Dang,
going to go here. Ooh.
That'll be cheapest. It's alright, he's slow.
Yeah, but he can move to there.
Use first mistakes.
Uh,
That's fine. Good to know. It's ready that.
He's going to go for you two because you're close to each other.
shit.
I would like you to make dexterity
You can't
saving throw.
You can't spell.
Is it a spell?
No.
Okay.
Natural 20, 26.
9.
Okay, you fail. You succeed. So.
Do I get advantage because I'm hiding behind Graham?
Actually, he's behind you.
No.
Well, that's
I know
fine.
he's the purple
I keep forgetting he's got fucking legendary actions as well. Should we be doing that?
What?
So.
He's not so.
In fact, yeah, what he's going to do before his turn, because it'll be at the end of Adam's turn, is I need you to make. In fact, no, because
I'm stunned.
You're stunned, so you automatically fail.
Oh shit.
And you're going to take 7 points of acid damage as the corpse of the drow that you. As he screams, the corpse of the drow.
Explodes.
Yeah, explodes all over you.
Bursts.
Oh, no.
Acid
Pustulates.
just
It's an acid bomb.
all over you.
Is that one of the buried ones or the standing up one?
That was the one that he's just killed.
Oh, right.
So,
I failed a dex save.
you failed the dex save, so you're going. Right, what's this do?
I die.
Each creature in that area must see the DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, no, 9.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Or take 1d6 acid damage at the start of each of Yesterbrod's turns.
Yesterbrod.
1 point of acid damage.
Okay, so what happens if I don't take the damage?
Yeah, well, it's just like a bit of your armor, isn't it?
If I succeeded, do I just ignore it?
I've just got Joe with like this sizzling
Okay.
wall of acid in front of his face.
As it just like these acidic spores are just like hanging around, you know.
Oh no, it's like a cloud of acid.
Yeah.
Shit. Don't like
That
this.
drow is going to step up on you, and he's going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Does that have disadvantage
Slow,
or slow, does it? It only just gets 1 attack.
Yeah.
He only has 1 attack anyway, so it's going to miss you.
Good.
It's 6. Okay, and at this point, another one's going to come out here,
Oh,
and he's going to try and punch. Or is he? The Myconid got this. Make a con save for me, please.
5.
Okay, these spores come out and you just and it clogs your brain and you're just there just like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on?
You made it.
Back around to Tim. I need to make a con save for me.
6.
You are still stunned.
Is Adam stunned?
That's the point, he would have got advantage. I won't bother with it. Adam's stunned as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And then at this point, coming out of the ground,
Heck.
Durga. And he is slowed. In fact, he would have been over here to be slowed, so he's going to... And he's going to slowly hit you. Natural 1, so that's not going to he would have advantage actually because that's a natural 19. So that's going to be, with his war pick, 6 points of damage.
Need to start dealing with some of these bad boys.
There was once a Tim.
And you notice that their eyes are just sort of like this, or they've got like mushrooms growing out of them. So you don't know if they can actually see.
That's weird.
Kill the big thing and the rest will follow.
Graham?
That's what I'm
Right,
hoping.
so 40 feet, can I get to there?
Yeah.
Yeah. 40 feet
Don't leave me.
to there.
Mm-hmm.
Put that to... I'm going to do a slashing flourish on that one, going to that one. No, that will miss, unless 7 hits.
It sure doesn't.
Okay, bonus action one for that. Ooh, 16.
Hits. Which one are you hitting? The Myconid?
Hitting the Myconid, and then doing a slashing flourish onto that one.
Okay.
So Myconid takes... Myconid takes 12, and the Drow takes 4.
What's the lowest AC? Is it like 5?
And the Drow takes 4.
It's got like 5 or something.
There's one with just 1.
And that will be it, because that's action and bonus and move.
Yeah. Do you not get 2 attack now? It's next,
Next level.
Okay, so that was Gurm.
Didn't you just level up?
Yeah, I get 2 attacks level 6, not 5.
Even though you're in level 4.
Okay, so that Myconid is seeing you come up, is just going to look at you and just make a slow punch on you. Nope.
Meh.
Like that, and you just saw that.
Gonna matrix it.
Joe.
Okay, well, it's like the little tunnel that we came out of.
That way.
That way. Oh, I don't want to go
It's
too
about 30 or 40 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to go too far that way. I'm just going to move like sort of 10ish feet that way.
Yeah.
And I'm going to second level magic missile on the
Okay.
big grubby bastard. Lots of 1s and 2s. 10 points of magical force. That was a bit pants.
Do they make saves at the end of their turns for slow, or does it just happen?
It's permanent
there.
until a minute.
Until you run out.
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Well,
Just
until I lose
concentration,
yeah.
Adam,
Can I do anything while stunned?
make a con save.
Well, can be unstunned.
20 total.
20 total. You snap out of it, bring yourself together. That is at the end of your turn. So, now it's Yesterbrod's turn. He's going to 1, 2.
Yeah, you better run.
I think he's about to acid damage because there's 3 of us in a line.
He is not.
Why say that?
Because it's common
Don't
sense.
give the DM ideas.
He doesn't need ideas. It's
I keep
common
forgetting
sense.
about his fucking legendary action.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We're happy
And,
with this result.
So
That's
does
it.
he. He's very stupid.
He is just going to hang there for a bit. Damn it, I should have done that. The Drow is going to take an attack on Tim again, because he's got advantage on it. I don't think that's going to do it,
Can I
Tim.
use those darts?
14.
No.
Material. We use the drow bolts.
Then
Would that work or?
Another
Yeah, but
Duergar's going to come out here. 1, 2,
poison
3, 4, 5, 6.
There's another one.
Okay, and that's it. That's what we can do.
The material.
Where's it say?
What are you trying to do?
Don't think so.
Shit.
I had a plan. I was wondering if I could.
And that Mike is going to take a punch on you.
Me?
You're
Yeah.
not stunned anymore though, so
Nope.
you're going to get advantage, and that's natural 2, so it's not going to do anything.
No, I was.
Oh,
really
at the start of a Yesopod's turn, sorry, you should have taken. In fact, make another dexterity saving throw.
Another dex save. 16.
Yeah, so that would have gone before Yesopod's
Nice.
turn.
I had a question.
Could I supplement the material for that with the darts from the hand crossbow? Or would that not be applicable?
When it comes to your turn, I'll sort it out then.
Okay.
So it's polite way of saying I'm going to say no at the start of your turn.
No,
I just wondered.
I'll get him to make a check for it. See if he could figure it out to work. Tim, make a save.
17.
Yeah, you snap out of it at the end of your turn. Then you just, fuck, what the hell?
Yes.
And that Duergar is going to swing its war pick just sort of like.
Okay.
It's not going to hit.
Hooray. I know it's nothing to do with slow, but I like to think slow's doing that.
What the?
As familiar to you, Joe.
Oh
Not
no!
that. It doesn't look like that.
Is that
It looks.
the supplemental hook horror?
Yes.
Ah!
As it just.
Did you see the warrior princess?
I don't know what noise a hook horror makes.
Like a raptor, I'd imagine. Yeah.
That doesn't look like a raptor.
No, like the little thing that just whatever that.
Oh, like.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I am sound man. I am my own Foley artist. So yeah, it's going to come out of the ground and just start making it.
You didn't say there was any hook horror heads.
It wasn't. It was
I
buried
thought
in
it was
the
just a
ground.
beetle.
And then
Is that another?
that's another one. Yeah.
Tim's just sat there, just like, I would
Uh,
like to leave now.
Well, this is piss.
Myconid is going to make a punch against Gurm, but he is slow and it doesn't really affect that. Gurm, it does 13.
Nope.
Tries to punch you again. Joe,
There's too many things
Oh.
that.
actually, at the end of that turn, Tim,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
You notice that the one that you killed sort of like decays a little bit and everything like that. That's all.
Does it mean then still?
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, too many bad things. I'm going to cast mirror image on myself, which doesn't require concentration. So
Okay.
now there's like 4 of me.
Wop, 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 wop. Cool.
I'm going to move up to. There.
Cool. So
Your hope is that I'm going to protect you?
no,
You're getting the
there's
way.
3 friends. Are.
Yeah.
There's 4 friends. 4 or 3.
There's
3.
3 duplicates of me, so there's 4 me's total.
Cool.
Am I just stood in a wall of Joe, just like,
Yeah.
At the end of your turn,
Turn.
I'm like a
Tim.
acid trip.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Why? No.
7 points of acid damage. But it does kill this guy off as well.
Hooray.
Hooray.
So you just blow up.
Yeah, it's just like acid
Oh,
spores come out of the
damn.
corpse. But then there is another corpse there.
Don't like the way he keeps mentioning corpses.
Mm.
No, in fact, sorry, he doesn't.
Oh.
It just hurts him a bit.
If it's slow, do I have advantage on the attack?
No, it just gets. It's got -2 AC.
Oh.
Dex save as well, you're close enough.
Yeah, it's -2 AC index.
Well, that's the 25.
Can't use reactions. And only gets
Yeah, you're
action.
fine as well then. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just to remind, no, that one's gone now. That's fine. Who's just gone? Joe has just gone. Adam, you're next.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a spike growth.
Okay, make a wisdom check for me, just to see whether you can figure it out.
14.
14. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll say that you'll be able to do it with a 14.
So I'm going to do spike growth.
Okay. Where?
That is a good question.
What does it do?
I'm going to do it. I'm not going to figure it out.
In fact, that's what I've been saying.
One thing
trying to
though,
do.
can you crack that window? Because I am melting.
Yeah, it's getting a bit
It
roasty.
was actually already cracked, but yeah.
Crack it further.
Not a lot.
That's as far as it goes. Yeah, so it's 20 foot and everything moving takes 2d4 damage for every 5 foot it travels.
Okay.
Where you putting it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, because if I put it, I can get those 4, but if
Yeah.
they're not moving, does it actually do any damage to them?
Yeah, they're moving. They're
Yeah,
alive.
but if they stand still,
Yeah,
Hmm.
they're standing still, like hitting you guys, are they moving? Or do I lob it there and cover myself and Joe?
Yeah, because they're going to move into
Yeah.
those, aren't they?
So I'll tell you what, 20 foot, and I'll plop it right about there.
Okay.
So it's 20 foot in a radius of that.
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Jesus,
big.
that's massive.
Yeah,
so from
range
there
of
it's
150
1, 2,
feet.
3,
You might want to
4.
put
So
it
that
like
is
there.
that is
You want to put it like,
Like
there.
that's a big.
yeah, put it so it's like
You know, radius is the half of the circle. Yeah, not the that diameter is the straight across.
10, 15, 20. No, wait, 10, 20, 30, 40. So it's like that wide.
Yeah, I'll stick it there and get those two then.
Okay. What do they have to do?
Nothing.
Is it just if they move?
The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration, and when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4
That's
piercing
concentration.
damage. Yes, concentration.
Okay. Cool.
And the transformation of the ground is camouflaged that can't see the area at the time the spell is
Oh,
cast.
I can
Must
see
make
that.
a wisdom perception check against your spell DC to recognise the terrain as hazardous.
That's only if they couldn't see it when you cast it.
Yeah.
So they did.
Okay.
So
Was it-
Yesterbrod is going to stay there.
I'll take that
Try
2d4 damage just for
Back
being
out.
Yeah, they just take it every year.
So you would have taken this way.
No, every
No,
5
if they
feet it
move.
travels. So every 5 foot square is like 2d4, 2d4,
So if
2d4.
we're in it, do we take the damage?
Only if you
Only
move.
if you move.
We're not in it.
Right. So let me.
Don't run through the spikes, basically.
We've got a. Right. So where was it? Sorry. Where was it centered?
20 foot centering from there.
From there.
Wasn't it? Pretty like there, so and he goes up to there.
Yeah, so that's 20 foot. That's
So it goes to there. And it goes to there. It goes to there. And it goes to there. So
awesome.
I did not realise how big this was.
That's a big spiky area. It's a growth.
okay. So that was.
Can you like use command, be like come over here, and it'll spread its up.
Get over here.
Drow's going to attack you, and it's like loosely just hanging together now, white fungus, and it's not going to hit you because that was a natural 9. That Durgar though is going to move,
Take damage.
3, 4, 6.
so that'll be 6d4.
Yeah.
Get shredded. You
64.
Anyone lend me 3 d4s?
Just roll them twice.
Oh, yeah.
5.
Oh, that one's good.
8, 11, so 16 points damage.
16
Not
points of
bad.
damage. Coolios.
I have a new favourite spell.
That Mycon is going to try and punch you though.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I can't help you yet. On to next level.
That is 12 to hit.
Misses.
Hooray.
Yep.
Is it me?
Tim!
Yay! I'm going to hit things. So, first attack for... Yes.
Which one are you hitting?
The drow.
Okay, he's dead, Tim.
That's one.
In fact, I'm going to put him there. So,
Oh no. Trap the dead bodies.
Second attack. Which one looks more damaged?
Well, you've not hit anyone.
Mike can...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the Markinid. Oh, for 16 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. Smite. Yay. Call on the.
He's dead.
Nice.
He's dead, Tim.
He's dead, Tim.
Good.
Thing to point out, he's no longer hunter's marked.
These are no longer slowed. Because they're corpses. They're ultimately slow.
That one's
Stopped.
He's slowed, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's a bit deafest.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, he doesn't get a reaction, so you can
back.
move away all you want.
To. Let's move back to here.
Isn't that telling moving forward?
You're a forward.
Okay.
What?
Okay, so at the end of that turn, you watch as the Mykinid just decays and crumples.
I have a horrible suspicion that as they decay and crumple, Mr.
So you like getting
Using the bulk.
power back or something, getting his health back.
Yeah.
The Durgar is going to come up and go buff and try and hit Graham with his wonderful, wonderful penis.
What?
It's not going to hit you, Graham.
What, Doragar's wonderful penis or Graham's wonderful penis?
I'm rolling for shit tonight.
The answer's no to
That's
that.
fine.
It's 11 to hit.
No.
Okay.
One's covered in mushrooms and growth, and I'm sure the Dilgar has something wrong with him.
Bad. Graham. Take some fire damage for that.
Can you pass that aloe vera cream?
Add some ointment of whatever it's called.
Wow.
I'm sorry, it just came out.
Ooh.
I get experience for that. Hit the one that's just attacked me.
Inspiration.
Yep.
Ooh, that's
Graham,
17
next
plus
week
5.
make sure there's
Yeah.
no chair for you.
So let's do. What should we do for this one? Let's do a defensive into this one.
Just make it
10,
9.
12, 6, 7, 8. 14 points damage. So he goes up to 21.
So as this sword just like slashes through him,
Bonus action.
and just like the next one, yeah.
Full one.
The next one just like it actually does stab him, but it doesn't really do any damage. It just
You poke a mushroom.
this guy's gonna move
Oh no, the pain.
2. They only have a movement of 20 feet anyway, so
Oh,
that would be
that's
44.
6, 9, 11
11.
points damage. He gets pierced.
Awesome.
And that is some damage.
Literally like every cave we camp in now.
Okay,
How long does that
this
last?
guy is going.
10 minutes.
It's okay, we're fine for rests then.
God damn it.
Yeah, I just said. I've got sake.
Oh, tiny bit.
Me, yeah.
He's going to do an attack.
Of course.
Oh, he gets 2.
Into sleep.
That's a 15
Misses.
and an 8.
Misses.
As these claws just swing lazily over to you.
Bad chickens.
Yeah, hooks.
Wait a
sorry.
minute. Are those the hook horrors we saw in the caves earlier being chased by the gnolls?
That was a long time
I
ago.
don't think so. That was really
No, because we
far
cut the
away.
bridge. There's no way they would have been able
These
to
look
go.
like they've been grown for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if they somehow managed to beat us here and get turned into mushroom people, that'd be impressive.
But I mean, you know, they can tunnel.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, why?
Motherfuck.
Do you know the worst bit? That's probably the
As
same.
these multi-leg things with like
Chulls.
Yeah.
Chul,
Come
chul.
Pretty sure that's an Umberhawk and a Golem, but
You're an Umberhawk.
Yeah, they're definitely
Thank
Chullies.
So that one's gonna go. What's the fucking speed for Chul sports?
5.
Good.
best thing, Joe, we should probably move that over there.
That Myconid is. He's gone.
You're right.
Actually, so.
All the things.
He's gone as well. Actually, so.
What's your AC?
Then this one's gonna go.
Does the giant thing look like it's having a part in making these things rise up?
2d4.
2d4.
Is it like waving its face at where they're coming up or doing anything?
No,
2 points
it's
damage.
just sort of like they're just
Better than nothing.
Okay.
going up. Huh?
2 points damage.
2.
Double one.
Does it look like it has eyes?
Yeah, I don't think they rely on sight to see, otherwise I would have just done fog cloud.
What, the Myconids?
Like any of them, because I guarantee.
Myconid's got eyes, you know Myconid's got eyes.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he probably may have blind sense, otherwise that was my plan. So I said, do we need to actually fight this?
So that's that one. Joe.
Oh heck. I need everything to get a bit closer. We want to try and slow everything. So I've only got one more spell. Move around there. Maybe stay there. He'll move around like Hook. I was like, no. What the fuck am I going to do? It'll be disadvantage if I attack roll with a
spell,
range spell.
Range spell, yeah.
I'll fucking try it anyway. Try and firebolt that Myconid point blank range. That's
going to hit Joe.
15 plus things, and that is 7 points of fire damage. And I'll kind of say to everyone like, try and draw them in a bit, slow them all.
Okay, cool. At the end of your turn,
Oh no.
this guy's just going to fucking explode.
Yeah.
So I need Tim and Graham to make dexterity savings.
I'm not near it. Moved away.
You're near enough, Tim.
That's it. Hit his friends as well.
You're
16.
alright.
18.
You're both alright. The friends.
Die.
That one's fine. That one's a 1. So, let me see.
Chain
Durgar
action. They all blow up.
is down.
Cool. No point to slow concentrate anymore.
That guy takes.
Unless you slow down the explosion.
Maybe that's why you both succeeded on your dex saves, because the corpse blow up really slowly.
Okay, cool. So.
You trying to take credit for that, really?
Slow does everything.
Adam.
Hello. Help.
I can't actually do anything without being hit by the Myconid. If I'm hit by the Myconid, my concentration on the wall of spikes goes.
You can kill it before it hits you.
I've got a bow out.
You got a sword? You
Yeah,
can pick
you
your
can
sword.
get your sword out, stab it. That's how swords work. You get them out, you stab them.
See, Joe's learning from me.
Yeah.
Pointy end goes in.
Right,
Stick him with a pointy end.
The man who was stood next to it and decided that firebolt was more successful than stabbing us.
What do you want me to do? Hit it with my stick? That's not going to do any good.
Back mushroom. Back mushroom.
It's
1d8.
yeah, hit. That'd be like d6.
Yeah, but if you do 2.
Is it an action?
I need to cradle my baby.
I forgot you've got the mothering fighting stance.
Yeah, I'm just kind of shizer.
No, don't do that. That'll just fertilise them. I'll make them stronger.
Yeah.
I don't really want to stab it because I'm just putting my bow away.
It's a free action to pick up to move.
Do like Legolas where
Yeah.
he stabs it with the arrow and then
What the hell do I roll for stabbing with an arrow?
it'll be improvised, so it'll actually be a lot worse for you.
Drop your bow, stab him. and
You
pick
can
him up.
fire a shot from that distance, it'll just be at disadvantage.
I barely make it now.
Well, it's up to you, man. You gotta.
Shoot something else then. Shoot one of the
You
big
can use your action to
things.
disengage and move away.
Just not through the spikes.
Yeah.
You lost concentration of the spikes because of the spikes.
That's
What a
irony.
twist.
I'm just going to keep shooting the big guy.
Okay.
That is
Sensible.
Making the 6 move. What?
Duck a bit.
No, move the fucking camera up,
16 to hit.
I think there's a.
So stand up.
No, I'm not doing
I've
that.
got the stand one on.
Good
stand
lord.
back then.
That makes it worse.
Yes!
Move the chair to
16
the
to
side.
hit, the big guy.
Huh?
16 to hit.
16
It's quite big.
hits.
Oh, nice.
For 13 points damage.
13 points of damage.
And second attack is 23 to hit
Hits.
Awesome.
for
Oh,
15 points damage. I
that's
love these
solid.
braces of archers.
The end of
It
your
was
turn.
him.
Anyway,
He's just going to decay and just
But
turn
is
to
he?
mush.
sucking them up to get some HP.
Hmm.
So if we beat
What?
him,
Should probably make a note.
Now it's his turn.
How many arrows have I used?
oh no. Come at me, bro.
You can't do any of that shit.
Come at all 4 of me. I forgot I had that. That
He's
was
gonna
in
go.
useful.
Do you see it though? Do you
Yeah.
perceive it?
Yeah,
Does
because
he
he
have
saw it
eyes?
was cast.
That's all he's gonna do. As he just sort of slithers towards Graham.
Graham's just like, come on.
And now it is this Durgar's turn. He's gonna
Please don't just kill us.
3.
6.
So 6d4.
Big numbers.
What was that?
6. So 13 total.
So
Well, isn't that a turn up for the books?
So he's dead.
Nice.
Myconid is going to take a big old punch on
Me?
Adam
Oh.
because
I shot him with a firebolt.
That
You
is,
are shooting
that
his
is
boss.
true, Joe. In fact, odds or evens.
Evens.
Okay, he's going to attack Baker.
Oh god, I'm putting all these magical defences up and nothing's attacking me.
So that's going to be a 16 to hit.
You son of a bitch, yes.
Punch! You take 5 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of poison, so that's 10. Make a concentration check for me. It's Constitution saving throw.
You just
Like
need to beat a
TC
10.
10.
Just
yeah.
gotta get a 10. Gotta get
Turn
a
on.
10.
Turn on.
15.
Yeah, you're fine. So this punch, and it makes you feel a bit sick as these spores just sort of like, it punches with with its spore hand like that, and you just like you maintain concentration on your spiky growth.
Take the spore hand.
That's why, just.
Tim, just Tim.
I get advantage on this one, don't I?
Yeah,
Flank.
flank
That
bonus.
was nice of it to move into a
It
flank.
was,
Okay,
wasn't
calm
it?
down, Wayne.
So, ooh, natural 20.
Misses.
Smite of the mighty
What
smiter.
the hoo haru?
Yeah.
Oh god, oh that's good.
8 plus 5, that's 13 from the sword. Plus 20 radiant.
Nice.
Is he dead?
No.
Okay. Second stack. Ooh, 18. For 11.
So smash, smash.
Yep.
And it's still there.
Got you. I'm going to move.
You can get advantage. You just got to move in between.
You've just got to put yourself in the middle of all of the worst creatures.
Yeah. No. Yes. I'm going to move.
Yes, no.
So that's 15,
Maybe. I don't know.
20.
Just run forward and back into it. You've got.
I've got like 60 feet.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm going to stay there.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Just want those two to move closer.
That other Durgar's dead as well, isn't it?
You're welcome.
No, not that one. The other one.
Statement stands.
I think you'll find it's all slow.
At the end of your turn, Tim, that's going to crumble.
Oh dear.
Yay!
At least it's not exploding. And that's something. Yeah.
And it wasn't like something, was it? So I reckon I've
That's crumples. And,
It's like
yeah.
decays into the ground.
I think it's like.
It's a decaying suppository.
That's horrid.
See, there's a statement
Decaying
I can say.
fungal suppository. No.
Maybe you should lie down, pretend to be dead,
Graham.
and when it absorbs you, stab it on the inside.
That's how it works.
I'll cast feign death on
Should we
you.
go for the
For all intents and purposes, you'll be dead.
whatever that creature is again?
Hook
Oh, the
horror.
hook horror.
That one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
hook
the
horror.
horror. Yeah, that's one. Now I don't have advantage. But 18
That
plus
hits.
5.
That hits, Graham. Graham, that hits.
Hooray.
It had like 2 health, I imagine.
It's nearly dead now.
I'm going to go for a defensive flourish on this one.
Go for it, Graham.
That's 9
Do it.
plus that's cocked to hell. 12 points of damage altogether.
Okay, it is kaput.
You got a kill.
Hooray.
As you just sort of like, you notice that your sword sort of just like goes through them. In its death throes, it kills Tim.
Wow.
And then I
That's
shall
nuclear.
Bye, Tim.
to that one.
Yeah.
Flanking with Joe.
Go.
I'm banking.
Joe's not actually
Natural
attacking that
20 on
one.
it.
Got a constant. I did show it with a fireball.
For 5 points damage.
Very flanked.
Okay, so you stab this one. Sorry, you slash this one in two, then run up and you do that spin where you just go in it, and it takes a bit of the top off, but it's still just there. It's like
Ruh-roh. Ick.
cool.
Are these
the end of
hook
your
horrors as
turn.
well?
Hmm?
Are these
That's
hook
No,
horrors?
they're chul.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So at the end
Got one
of
hook
your
horror and 2
turn,
trolls.
this guy is gonna fucking explode.
Ooh.
So I need 1, 2, and 3,
Yes.
10.
and 4
Son of a bitch!
to make dexterity saving
10.
throws. So the Myconid is not gonna do it.
10.
7 points of acid.
9.
7 points of acid.
22.
You're fine. And the chul is fine as well. Okay.
I'm just stood there and just been shouting at it. Burn away the crowd.
So that was the end of Graham's, wasn't it?
Yes.
So this guy,
Yeah, damage.
44.
Concentration's gone. I'm no longer heroic.
11 points damage.
11 points. Nice.
It's something. Getting through it. Getting through it.
Okay. And this guy is going to go. No, it's not. Sorry, it's this guy.
Damn it.
And you're going to go for Timus.
Mm-hmm.
Flanker.
It's flanking, so he gets advantage.
No.
Why tell him that? Why?
That's going to hit you, Tim. That's a 23.
Yeah.
It's got a reach of 10 feet. Well, it could have just-
What is it? Jesus.
That's not good. Don't.
That's 11 points. And you are grappled. In fact, he's going to move to there and do it. So he grapples you.
Okay.
He's going to do his other one against you,
It's
Graham.
going to take you to grapple, Stug.
12
That's a miss.
over your head. So you are grappled,
So my
Timus.
attacks have. I just can't
And you
move.
your speed is 0. That's all.
He boots us off the floor.
And then this guy
area of
is going to
effect.
No, not that kind of miss. I've got slow. That affects a big area.
go 6
And
d4.
now everything is conveniently within the area.
So 12. It's 18 points damage.
18.
How bad are you?
Joe.
I would like every enemy to make a wisdom save, please.
Okay, so do your Yesterbrod first. That's a 15.
He's slow.
Why are you making one?
Yeah, I'm not affecting you. I could, but I won't.
The chul, first chul is, that's a fail.
He's slow.
Then the Myconid is also a fail. Then the next Chul is... That's going to be a...
Yes.
For fuck's sake, Joe.
Nailed it.
And the Hook Horror.
Yeah. So these two are basically they're like half speed and
they're
difficult
stuck.
terrain.
Well,
so
aren't they half speed because it's difficult terrain anyway?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
quarter speed.
So
but
they're quarter
it'll
speed.
take them like 3 feet of movement for every foot they move, so that we can write them off basically. And then I'm just gonna be like, looks like I win again. Is all. Just move a little bit.
Okay.
How do you like me now?
Now they're all in a nice place.
Oh god.
Adam.
Yeah, 2 shots against Yaznibog.
Huh?
2 shots against Yaznibog again.
Yaznibog.
Whatever his name is.
Yesterbrod.
Kalashnikov.
18 to hit.
Dubrovnik.
He's got -2 AC, so.
Reznov.
Ooh, Sputnik.
15 points damage on the first one.
Yes.
And second attack is 16 to hit.
Hit.
15 points again.
Beautiful.
Nice. Toy ups. Okay. So, Blurb and Durban. Now it's Yesterbrod's turn.
Ah, shit.
It's fine, he's only got 1 action or bonus action.
Yeah, he only has 1 action anyway.
And legendary action.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
That's it.
He's very slowly coming at us.
It's like a steamroller.
The Myconid is going to attack you again.
Is it just like not even actually hit me, just stops like a foot from my face? Just
Now what it is Superman watching
Tim!
Steppenwolf's punish me.
I think
I'm grappled, and I.
just stab it. Just
How's it looking?
It's like
Slide.
a fungal zombie Chul.
Is it taking damage? I can't remember.
It's taking damage, yeah.
That's hook. Oh, that's Chul.
the right thing's the hot
Yeah,
power.
that hook.
The goblins, the chill,
Yeah.
and then the chill.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to heal myself.
Physician, heal thyself.
If you want to move, they don't get reactions.
I'm
He's
grappled.
Oh, you're shit.
That's your action, yeah?
Yeah.
Trying to think of something to do with bonus action, aren't you?
Yeah.
Maybe set your sword on fire.
That's an action.
Then you can.
It's bonus
Yeah,
action.
bonus
but you
action.
can hit
Get
it
your
next
smite
time.
ready.
Yeah. That's a concentration. Yeah, I'm going to set my sword alight.
Oh.
Flame on!
I've just watched episode 3 of season 8 of Game of Thrones, so that's very... Right,
Somewhere in the multiverse.
Tim's just gone. Graham is next.
Can I get all them 4 in a 30-foot cube?
No.
No.
They're just within a 40-foot cube. That's how I know that.
What's the maximum I can get in a 30-foot cube?
3 of them. Everything except Yesterbrod, or Yesterbrod and that Chul,
And the mic in
I
it.
think I'll
and
go.
the Myconid.
I feel you should focus on yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for these 2 because otherwise it's going to affect you guys as well.
Yeah,
So-
please don't do that.
Yeah,
These
no.
2 have a wisdom saving throw. As I take my sword, so I do this little spinny thing. There's little colours.
I'm not looking because it was
So,
it just catches line.
Yesterbrod fails, and the Chul, what's the DC?
15.
Fails.
As I then shout out, they're both charmed, they're incapacitated, they can't move, don't hit them.
Okay. That's a bold assumption that they're not all immune to that.
It's also a bold assumption that I'm not going to hit something.
If you hit it, it's going to be not charmed. And
More importantly, you did it to the one thing I've actually been shooting at this whole encounter.
yeah, like I say,
I suppose it's
it's now not going to move and can't
better
do anything.
charmed
So
than dead.
Even when it wasn't moving, I wasn't doing anything before, I was still
it's
shooting
still
at
not
it.
going to attack us now.
Okay.
Even when it
We
wasn't
can just focus on
attacking
them
us.
2.
No, we'll let those two shred
And
themselves.
then,
Yeah.
Have you got any like knockback ability?
I'm going to.
In fact,
I'm going to do bonus.
Yesterbrod
action.
is going to use his legendary resistance.
Oh.
He's not.
to do that. He only gets one of those. Though.
Is that a reaction?
It's not. It's just. It's just.
Damn it!
It's just a thing.
He's too slow.
If he has to roll fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead.
I'm going to use bonus
He's
action
got
to
literally one of those.
inspire
I should have used it against
Tim
your slow actually, but
Yeah.
to say,
But
go
it
on,
doesn't
just
really
try
fucking
and
matter. It
wiggle
gets
out
one
of there, will you?
What's that
that's why I didn't
inspiration?
use it.
Yeah,
'Cause I
D8
thought
this time.
Oh, D8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I wasn't going to get him all up in there anyway.
Do you need a D8?
I use D8s.
The king of the D8.
So if you can get out of that,
King of the
don't
D.
have to worry about it. Just go for him and
King
that's
of the
it.
D.
Just focus on him.
Yeah. Don't forget you can move as much as you want because I got no reactions.
I'm still
So
grappled.
slow.
Okay. How does this guy's go? His speed is 20. It's half because of that, and then it's halved again because he's fucking slow. So
6.
Nailed it.
Teamwork. I can see this tactic sort of. Joe, do the thing. Adam, do the other thing.
no, let me think.
We
We're
should
going
come
to
up
round
with a
up
name
for
for
the
this.
sake of this.
Fluffernutter.
2. 4.
7. 11.
Was it you're doing slow, so it's what is it, spike growth or something like
Yeah.
that? So it's slow spike growth.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah,
I know.
I was thinking more Wonder Wizard, activate!
Joe.
Well,
Well, I'm
no.
the wonder, he's the wizard.
Let's shoot a fireball.
You are
The
indeed
Myconid
the
again.
wonder.
Exactly.
See, seems like a meaning target. 16 plus something. Wow, there's loads of damage as well.
He's dead.
Boom.
He has 3 hit points left.
Dusty!
What if he explodes into acid while we're next to him?
Joe, you've got a kill.
Yeah, what if that happens?
You sound
At the end of
very
your turn,
embittered.
Joe.
Yes, it's the end of my turn. Oh
Son
no.
of a bitch.
Dexterity saving throws, all 4 of you.
Me.
And that's.
I'm grappled,
sure.
so
So you auto fail? Is
Do
that
I?
what happens on a grapple? Or is it disadvantage? Somebody look that up because I've got a different thing.
let's say disadvantage.
Let's look at the rules.
Yeah, I found that.
Shouldn't be on you.
I'll say.
Either way, you failed.
failed.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so 7 points, 7 points,
15.
acid.
Okay.
16.
You're fine.
15.
You're fine. Chul takes acid damage.
I failed anyway, so.
Oh, did you just tell me the Chul takes massive damage?
It's immune to charmed anyway, so it don't really matter.
The whole thing was just irrelevant.
That did nothing.
Spell ends if the affected creature takes any damage or if someone uses an action to shake it out of its stupor.
It was immune to it anyway.
So it wasn't.
No, so it doesn't take any damage then.
It took the damage.
Took the damage.
But
It was
didn't-
immune to charmed.
So your hypnotic pattern didn't actually hypnotise anything?
No, it hypnotised Yesterbrod.
Be legendary resistance there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It would have hypnotised. Yeah.
Yeah, it did for a bit.
It's alright, I understand
Just
losing
like,
a high level
You're a
spell.
friend. Wait, you twat.
It's alright, Graham, I understand about losing a high level spell.
Adam.
Hey, it cost me a 3rd level spell slot as well.
2 against
Yeah.
The worm.
Worm.
14 to hit,
Yeah. No.
Oh.
even though it's got -2 to
Yeah,
AC.
it's got-
Yeah.
Yeah!
Hits.
Slow saves the day again!
9 points damage.
Yeah.
And then second attack is 23 to hit.
Hit.
For 13 points damage.
Ooh.
What are you hitting?
Boy.
This one.
Yeah,
The boss.
that's literally all I've been shooting at the whole
the
game.
boss.
Just like, fucking, just go away, you
Adam.
son! Just, yes.
Full of
How
arrows.
do you want me to take this next turn?
By not attacking any of us.
Spitefully.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Not
no.
that spitefully, not that spitefully.
Hello!
It's only one attack though.
That is the most natural of ones.
I didn't even need to roll for my mirror image.
Fuck.
I think we broke the DM's account.
I think
Mike and Ned. I upscaled this a lot. It was literally supposed to be that, the 2 drow and the 2 Myconids. I was like, I've got to throw some other stuff
Yeah.
in there, otherwise it's going to be a 5-minute
I
battle.
think we've become too powerful.
It's got like 75 hit points. It's not going to last.
Shit.
I mean, it gets it back, but there's only
Yeah.
so many corpses.
Whereas I am actually now.
Mike and Ned is dead. Tim.
Mike and Ed.
Can I attack Do I get an advantage?
You can attack, you can also protect.
Oh.
Well, my foot.
What do you get advantage from? You don't get fucking advantage from nothing.
I'm grappled.
I think you
So
get
why would you
disadvantage.
get-
I
I don't think you do.
don't,
You just
no.
can't move.
You can attack, yeah.
Yeah.
So, first attack with the
You
flaming.
don't get fucking advantage.
First attack with the flaming sword. You never know.
Which one are you attacking?
The thing that I'm grappled with.
What else is he going to stab?
Yeah, that hits it, Tim.
20.
That hits it, Tim.
Good. For all the damage.
Do the fucking game.
Good maths. Oh my
Oh
god.
shit.
How many dice do you roll?
A lot.
Wow.
So, 13 from the sword. What's that? That's 14 radiant and 7 fire, and it's on fire.
Right, so
33 pounds total. 33 total.
I thought it was a 13, a 14 and a 7, is that right?
Yes.
So not 33,
No, 34.
34.
Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped a point on spur of the moment.
Got to carry
Damage.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to speak, I don't know what's wrong with me lately. Graham's stutter is affecting me lately.
That's what it does.
I don't think that's how it works.
No, that's not how
Is he still alive?
work.
I just blame Graham.
Is he still alive?
Yes, very much
Second
so.
attack.
Second attack is going up the
For
bum.
19.
Hits.
Cool. For another 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Graham, no, it's Graham first. It's Graham first. It's fine.
I shall go for the thingamajiggy.
You know it's bad when Lee's happy it's Graham's turn.
That's 22 to hit.
Yep.
For 6 points damage.
Yeah.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Then I shall go again. Will that be 17 to hit?
Yeah.
For 9 points damage.
Yeah. Very good. Very good indeed. 2d4.
3 points damage.
Slowly.
Yeah. It's down to like knee height now. It's
Yeah.
just been shredded away.
The problem is it's going to get to us and just go natural 20 billion points of damage.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Which one is this?
This is the chol that
Oh,
scratched
no.
you.
7 points of fire damage.
Oh, 7 points.
Oh.
I like this is where it dies.
Burns up.
It doesn't die.
11 points of damage. And you are grappled.
Oh no.
So that's just this jewel waving to him.
It's got one in each hand. It's like, now curse.
Nope.
And then it's going to use its movement. And go.
Oh.
See if
It's
it
going
was
to
really,
move that because it can drag half movement.
Oh no.
see if it was really big, you would
And
have
also
tried to
it's
drag
slow
him.
Call to
too.
movement.
I thought he was going to try and drag him in the spike growth to hurt Graham and Tim.
Yeah, but it would
Why?
have to, if it did that, then it would have to go in first and to get that damage itself first.
Yeah, but then even if it drops, you still have to move out.
66. 64, sorry.
Right, so 8. No, we'll go with a 66.
Is it just 66?
14 points damage.
Cool. Then he's going to take he's going to try and like grab your legs or something.
The disadvantage is it's got to negotiate the arms of the creature holding it.
That's a very good point. No. But it did roll a natural 6, so 12.
Nope.
Yeah, so underneath you. Joe.
Oh, I'm going to move away from you, Sprog. Can't be dealing with it, shit.
You are toxic, and I don't want to be around you.
Can't catch me. I'm
Firebolt the hook horror.
Yeah.
Cover Hercules' eyes.
Don't look.
Don't you look at me!
No, that's like 11. No, 12. Oh, but he gets -2 on its AC.
Oh no.
It's 12. Oh,
I'll take
Just misses.
damn
I
it.
bet it's like 13.
AC's like, that'd be like 50.
13.
So I got 12 and then -2 AC. So that's like, yeah. So its AC's 13 with -2.
With the -2, yeah.
I should know
So
that.
Joe, and then Adam. Well, this is a different thing. This
Oh,
is
it's
a hook or a spore
hook
server.
cover.
So it might be the same, might be different. I don't know.
Right, it's getting a bit crowded over here, so I'm
Yeah.
going to take Joe's line of thinking, and I'm going to move
Where do you want to go?
Right into the
5,
spike.
10.
20, 25, and 1 more 30. Yep. And then take 2 shots at Yesterbog.
Rod.
Whatever you want to call him. The worm!
Yes, the bog. Yeasty bog.
24 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 9 points damage. Same.
Where's
Okay.
let me see.
Ah, shit. 11 hit.
Describe how you destroy Yesterbond.
Just the
Hopefully
sheer
rest of
weight
them
of
fails.
arrows you put into it tackles it over.
Yeah, I want to try and make it so like every arrow's hit the same spot and just make like a small hole through his face.
Even better. Smile face of it. And as the last one goes in, right at the bottom of the smile, it just and it lets out this just telepathic screech and just.
Ow.
Yeah.
And you notice that all these spore servants now just standing there, just
Okay. I don't like this
I like
stuff.
how Tim rolls the fire damage.
and they just sort of like
9 points of fire
limply
damage.
just like drop you.
Oh,
And eventually that one is going to just burn to death.
cool.
I accept that one as a kill.
Okay. The other two are just standing there now, just like.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Great job, guys.
I'll give this a
Nicely
success.
done.
I'm waiting for someone just to turn around and say that still only counts as 1.
This is
Still only counts as one.
this is a success. I'm not sure what a success for.
We
but
successfully
succeeded.
didn't die.
Yes.
That's always a success in my books.
Joe, we did a thing.
That was some choice teamwork there.
Didn't get we did succeed in getting these heads out of the ground, obviously,
Not in the ideal way.
but we did succeed in that matter.
That's true.
Should we do something with the stationary things that are just...
I'm just going to be shooting firebolts.
Yeah. Just
Right, you
Well, at the
destroy
minute,
Yes.
at the minute, there's a great
Don't-
big spikes coming up out of the ground. And
That won't do anything if they're not.
maybe don't destroy them, because that might give health back to this dead thing and raise it again.
I'm pretty sure it's dead.
A few
Mm.
more hours in it.
There's already a dead one there.
I'll go over and just plunge the sword into it,
Yeah, it's definitely dead.
just making sure.
There's treasure fall out.
No,
It's
but you
burst
can
into
make an
the-
investigation check.
Is there a
Yeah, look.
giant heart that gives everyone an extra?
20 investigating.
Okay, next to the drow that you killed, you do
27.
notice that there is like a pile of her stuff is just like next to where she was.
Oh, at 27, investigate.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
notice that.
Got some stuff over there.
So you notice some
Are you out?
studded leather armour. This is all drow made,
Got
so
potions.
if you've got any items, magic items in particular,
Yeah.
that you got from a drow,
Yeah, don't
please
take
write-
that in the sun.
please write drow next to it.
I've got a drow medallion.
Yeah, write drow next to it.
Yeah, one drow
I
medallion.
can replace all my shit.
Yeah,
Drow
yeah.
stuff like just melts in the sun. I
Yeah,
remember
it takes
that
an
from,
it
like,
takes an
Baldur's Gate 2,
yeah
having
it takes an hour.
badass
but
equipment.
It will just like
I've replaced my armour, didn't I? For
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
so
that's what
this
she
is
broken.
you've got drow made studded leather armour. It seems to be some kind of. In fact, make an Arcana check.
Is 22.
Yeah, it's definitely magic.
I'm like, this is covered in magical
Also,
sigils.
there is a magic short sword.
Yeah,
Ooh.
also this.
that
Yeah.
was no. I use short swords. You use bows.
And you
Yeah.
also see,
What about
you would
studded
know
armour?
this because I think you've already got one, a bag of holding.
Oh, hot damn. Is it a drow bag of holding? It's all covered in
It is.
spider webs and shit.
It is drow made.
I'm
no,
thinking
no, sorry,
we
it's
do not.
It's only the armour and weapons.
Oh, it's
that
a
are
regular
drow
bag
made.
of holding. That's
We can't
handy.
put this bag of holding in bag of holding, but that make the world explode.
I'll keep this bag of holding.
Yeah.
You can
Turn-
have that bag of holding.
Turn it inside out, see what's in it.
Yeah.
Good call. I'm going to hold it away from me a bit and come inside out. Is there anything in it?
Okay, there's 40 days of rations,
Whoa! It's like a like torrent of food.
You open it.
320 silver pieces,
It's just like,
You're pouring all
and
this onto
2
like-
spell scrolls.
oh shit.
Shit,
yeah.
You're pouring all this onto acid-soaked,
Make it rain.
fungus-rotted ground.
That's fine.
Can I tell what the scrolls are straight off? Or do I
After
need to
reading them,
have a quick read?
they are remove curse and spider climb.
That fits for a drow.
Spider Joe. Shall I put all that coin into the bag, or you keep it in there?
Probably keep
Is
some
it?
separate in
Yeah.
case one gets lost. This is my bag.
It's my bag with all my brands.
Is it spider climbs? The other one.
Yeah.
How many silver was it?
320. 320. Just blaze.
It's like the budget version. 320. Blaze a little bit.
It's a drow sword, isn't it? The magic one.
Can I try and
Exactly,
retrieve
got
any of my
spider webs all
arrows?
over it. Huh?
Can I try and retrieve any of my arrows?
You know what?
Get like half. Of that.
Roll. What did I make you roll last
How
time?
many did you fire?
Loads.
Perception. 8. No, 10 even.
I'll say that the ones that missed, they're fucking gone.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
But the ones that are in it, roll a dexterity check to try and get them out. In fact, no, it'd be a strength check to try and get them out.
So, 14.
14. You get 5 back.
Yay! Convenient.
It's fair.
Okay, cool.
So, who do we tell about all this? Or do we just walk away and that kind of happen?
Let's just leave
I think
and
we should
never
walk
speak
away
of it
and
again.
never speak of this ever again.
Before you do,
Let's report this to the proper authorities.
you
Can I take that magic drow armour?
Yeah, well, we'll find out what it does first in case you put it on and it turns
Yeah.
you into a spider.
It's magical
I said
stuff.
take, not dom.
okay.
I'll
Cool.
just do a check over.
Cool. So,
We're in stupid level.
as
so-
you
Maybe it's +1.
Yeah, we'll do.
as you're about to move out,
So much lighter.
are you heading out now, or?
Yes.
Should we go out via the secret tunnel we came in
Yes.
from?
So, before you manage to get out, you notice the sounds of movement coming from that large area.
Oh, is that like the big mushroom?
Yeah.
And
We're about to watch another demon, like,
Right.
rape the giant.
Probably.
so, as you're sort of like at the edge, about to go,
Shroom.
echoes spill from the misty cavern beyond, a cacophony of wheezing voices that rap together like some kind of discordant music. The remaining heads planted in the Garden of Welcome begin to croak and groan, joining the horrible song.
Thanks, I hate this.
Through the mist that shrouds the smaller cavern, you see the parade of creatures responsible for the melody. Their bodies are only vaguely humanoid, with clusters of luminescent lichen and tumescent growths forming chaotic patterns on their decaying flesh. Their voices stab into your minds, both insane and gleeful, in equal parts. Now, just imagine this is to some kind of bizarre tune, because I don't know what the tune is. I can't remember. From rocky bed, the toadstool rose. From chaos dark, her love she shows. Wish, yearn, laugh. The lady will be wed. Crave, hunger, dance. Her joyous spores will spread. Youth is gone, beauty rots. Oramicus and Zootmoy, joined together heart to heart, becoming one till death do part. Hail, hail, hail. And you see as 12, you see a dozen of these like weird, like fungus. They're vaguely humanoid. They look less humanoid than the Myconids look. They just sort of like shuffle in two perfect lines of 6.
Oh.
And you also see 6. In fact, I don't really know what these ones look like. You see 6 other little creatures.
Spike growth and die.
But they all just sort of like, they don't really care that you're there.
No.
They're not bothering you, they're just sort of like moving.
Yeah, as they're coming out, I'm going to be moving back towards this little exit.
And yeah, so these small things that are vaguely bipedal masses of blue mould with the barest hint of a face nested deep inside a mossy cowl. They just sort of like, they shuffle along in 2 rows of 3 behind them. And they're all just sort of like, it looks like they're, it looks like some kind of ceremony.
Like a wedding parade.
Yeah. And
They did say she was getting married.
Yeah.
They
Or
make their way
amateurs.
into the garden and head to a like a little stand. After that, they enact like a mock wedding, and they use one of the small fungus things and one of the larger plant creatures as the bride and groom.
Okay. Yeah,
What
maybe
happens
Aramacus
is 3 of the spore servants rise from the ground
Oh,
and carry Yesterbrod's corpse there and Weekend at Bernie's it to
wow.
like
But he's got a
perform
small one he took the
this.
arrows out, didn't you?
you took some of them out.
Oh,
it's now
it's
just
got
like a gappy one, but to perform this like ceremony.
Wow, this is messed
He
up.
seriously didn't care. He died.
And at this point
Death is just an
of the
illusion.
ceremony, if you're all watching,
No.
you experience a vision.
Oh,
This is my face the whole time. Just
yeah.
Oh.
The tableau of the mock wedding is replaced by a vision of the inside of a great tower. Spiralling stairs and balconies are carved into its walls, with the interior lit by phosphorescent patches of mould growing in walls, like whorls. In the centre of the open space floats a humanoid figure, woman-like in form, but made entirely of fungi and mould. She is easily 3 times the height of the fungal bridesmaids that move up and down the spiralling stairs, tending to their giant mistress. They croon a strange, soothing song as they weave the substance of the giant figure into delicate lichen veils and a long mycelium train like a bridal gown.
Yeah. Okay.
The vision ends just as the ceremony does, and the creatures file back solemnly towards the giant mushroom. Anyone who watched that wedding rehearsal, who watched that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. I would like you to make wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is where we go crackers.
23.
You're fine.
9.
13.
13.
5.
5.
So
This half of the table.
So, Graham, you're on a 2 now. Adam, you're on a 2 now. I would like you to both roll D100s.
Oh, shit.
6 and 00.
6. So 6.
Six.
No, yeah, it's just 6. Right, so Graham, for the next 9 hours, you feel compelled to repeat a specific activity over and over, such as washing hands, touching things, praying, or counting coins.
Oh, I've had that. He hasn't specified what you can touch.
Num, 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 num.
93. 93.
9 hours of.
Oh, you're all going to fucking love this.
Oh, no.
For the next 9 hours, you lose the ability to speak.
So your face is just like locked in that what the fuck face for the next 9 hours.
I'm just going to like.
Cool.
Just
Not sure if I can fix that or if I should.
I'm guessing I've got some sort of blood on my hands doing this fight, so I'm just going to constantly just...
No, you haven't.
Mushroom
Oh,
acid.
no.
Whatever the fuck they were spraying all over us.
There'll be some sort of gunk on my hands at least.
Probably.
So I'm just going to be
Prestige
constantly
station.
just... Yeah, I'm going to be... doing
As you
like
were looking around as well,
presentation
the drow
Tinkling,
had
tinkling.
chain shirts and so there's 2 chain shirts and 2 short swords there as well, and there's a couple of war picks from the Durgar.
They didn't look to be magical, did they?
No, none of them magical.
Oh yeah, I need to change my chain shirt.
So where are you
Drow
going?
chain shirt.
Where are you going next?
We
Towards the giant.
change
We need
shirts.
to-
I don't want to go
Um,
towards that giant. This vision we had of the tower,
So you can change shirts.
like, was it like stone tower or
War pits.
something?
Yeah, it didn't look very stony. It looked kind of like the thing
Did it
that
look
the
like-
mushroom would be made of.
Yeah, I was going to say they look like the inside of that giant towering mushroom tower thing. Okay,
It looked very mushroom-like. Yeah.
let's go away from that
Yeah.
and let's tell Dewberry Acidia, what the fuck's going on, and then run and never stop.
Also, you need some water because this just isn't getting clean.
You do that.
You can prestidigitate.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's still
I'm going to go and get Hayden.
Good call. Yeah, and then we leave.
Yeah.
Quickly.
While they're doing that, I'm going to spend 10 minutes summoning Fine Steed.
Away from me.
Away from Joe.
Right, I'll say that you head back to Basidia before you do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to just summon...
Describe to me the creature that you summon, the horse.
As Tim is summoning it, remembering what Joe did when he saw it.
I'm going to be very pissed off.
just I'm going to making sure that Tim can see me when I do this. Let's see, where is it? So that's a 26 on a performance to do exactly the same motions and things to do a counter spell right
Make
Tim.
an insight check. I'll say this is like 9 minutes in. Make an insight check.
That's insight 11.
It looks like he's about to counter your fucking spell again. Do you carry on with your spell, or do you want to? It looks like he's about to fucking stop it.
I take out my sword and I go over to him.
Spell stopped.
Oh no, look at that! I've lost it then, haven't I?
No, you don't lose the spell.
No, you don't. You've not finished it yet.
And
I'll say that. Yeah.
I take a swing at Graham.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Is that while you're still washing your hands?
24.
Yeah, that is.
Oh. Resting
smite.
No. Yeah, that's 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Are you down?
No.
Okay.
I was just go, what the fuck?
Stop it! Stop it now!
What?
Every time I try to help people out, you two fucking magic users are counterspelling me.
I can't counterspell shit. I was just seeing if anything happens. Obviously, I can't do that shit.
Fucking stop it! I'm trying
You can
to
heal
help
me
the
for
group.
that. Look at this cut. You can heal that.
No,
You're healing that, Tim.
make me.
I'll put the sword against it. You are healing that. Look at what you just did to me.
Make me.
Look at this cut.
Guys,
Gashing blood.
chill
It's
the
a
fuck
cut.
out. Drink
It's a
potion.
Wasting potions and spell slots because he can't take a bloody joke.
I'll go back to casting Fine Steed, and I summon something.
Totally worth it.
I was not expecting now that Joe's in the area just to turn around and counterspell it.
I was really hoping that Joe might counterspell it. That's all I did it.
Tim, in full disclosure, I have no more ability to cast counterspell today. Please proceed with summoning your steed. I really don't.
No.
Not lying. Could disrupt your concentration though.
This time I'm
Cast
just going to summon a warhorse.
Before you do that, Fargus just goes, "Oh, what, like counterspell like this?" He doesn't.
On tonight's episode of Random NPC Murder.
Brutally murder him.
Go on.
I'll just summon a warhorse.
What does it look like? Describe what your horse looks like. Describe your ideal horse.
4 legs, mane, tail.
Cool.
It's the most boring horse I've ever seen.
Generic brown.
Looks quite generic brown. Looks quite resplendent
white with
sort of
horse
thing,
in.
like the mane and all that. It looks like on dressage where they've got like all the braids and all the plaits.
Okay, so
shit like that.
this Olympic class horse.
Yeah.
Just like it comes out the ground, just like that, whinnies, and then as it whinnies, the black mane just sort of flashes orange, and then
Oh no.
Yeah.
its eyes burning red.
Now I'm really wishing I could counterspell that.
And the
Fucking
tail.
big horses.
It looks like it's fire.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, does it
It's
go
a
like
nightmare.
completely black and just become a nightmare? It's got
It's not. It does. It still looks like it's just a teeth.
Okay.
Just a teeth.
Just teeth.
What?
It's just teeth.
Just a
It's
horse.
just teeth.
Tim, it's on
It still looks
fire.
like it's just a horse. It just looks like a.
It looks like a nightmare.
It looks a bit like.
Does it look like a Rapidash?
Yes.
Is that what you summoned?
Yes.
A Rapidash?
It looks like a brown Rapidash. Yeah.
Wow, it's shiny.
Yeah.
Nice done.
Thanks.
Nice done.
Nice done. Good England.
I help Hayden onto the
That's the
back.
heat.
I help Hayden onto the back of it and
Okay.
climb.
Hayden is just like.
Does it take fire damage just laying on a flame with me?
No, it's not actual fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
It's more like it's just like bright, glowing orange hair.
Fire effect. What does Basilia say about all this nonsense while Tim's something?
She's just watching, just like.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're just watching, just like.
What do they say when we report about
You're
the
on a crit.
mushroom wedding?
This is troubling indeed.
Very troubling. I'm troubled. We all are troubled.
Lubamub.
I forgot about that guy.
That plan.
You must go get Rasharoo. We must leave at once. I'm afraid I haven't had time to finish your second potion.
Oh, that's fine. Well, if you see us again, we'll.
Perhaps
I
if
do
there's a
have-
recipe we can.
I do have this for you. And another mic, and it just like passes it's a beautifully inlaid, like this wood inlaid with silver. This box.
Sweet, a box. Thank you.
And if you look at that box, and like, you probably get 25 gold for that box alone.
Oh, damn.
It's like, here,
Thank you.
this
What's
was
the box, John?
from another traveller. They gave it us as a gift.
Well, it's very nice of them. I'll kind of open the chest like away from me and then have a look inside.
Okay, and as you look inside, it contains 3 amethysts, which are 100 gold each.
Stick them in your bag.
Yeah.
4 small diamonds at 50 gold each.
They can be useful.
And 1 large diamond at 500
That
gold.
can be very useful.
Yeah.
In about 3 levels time.
So it was amethysts. Don't know about that. 3 was it?
3 amethysts
Was that?
at 100 each.
Yeah.
4 small diamonds at 50 gold each. And 1 500 gold large diamond.
One small at 50 and 1 big at 500.
Yeah.
Right, guess I've got the resurrection
Use it from
fund.
a 5th level spell.
Bling bling, motherfuckers. Alright, close the chest and drop it in the bag.
I've got to wait 4 levels.
Okay, so I take it you guys are going.
Yeah, get the fuck out of Dodge.
Right.
This is weird. This is like far too weird.
In fact, I
the
walk-
Myconids that are loyal to the city are joining you at this point.
Okay,
Even if it's only for a short time, they are joining you to get the hell out of there.
sweet. Mass exodus.
I walk with the horse with Hayden on the back, so I'm like guiding it.
Okay?
There's
So
like a
you all,
self-destruct option for the grove, is there?
no, you all move out and start the journey towards Blingdenstone
Yeah.
from here. With the knowledge that Zookmoy is very much
In charge of this grove. This is
Yeah.
pretty much a no-go.
very much present there.
This is basically just was it Sloopered up all over again, isn't it? Civil War. Demon Lord comes.
Yeah.
Fuck off, and the whole place is ruined forever. Thanks to him.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
We just always happen to be there at the key point in time.
Yeah, we're like a bad luck charm for the Underdark, really. Yeah, I agree. It's just
If I could talk, I'd point out that given there's 4 of us here, we might actually be the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
what's Hayden? What's Hayden?
I mean,
Is the Antichrist?
stable boy.
The stable boy of the apocalypse.
Yeah, with the 4 horsemen, 1 horse, and plus an extra guy and a bunch of mushrooms of the apocalypse.
They always said that the end of the world was pretty.
Oh boy.
So,
Goodbye.
with that in mind,
Everlight Grove. Rest in
you all,
pieces.
with a larger party now of about 30 Myconids, start making your way towards Blingdenstone. And
what?
that...
50 for
Oh, 50.
Cydia.
Yeah, 50 then. I can't remember what I said.
Sweet.
We've got
Start making your way
50
towards
Myconids.
Blingdenstone, and that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Ooh.
Thank you everyone for joining in and watching. Joining in by watching the join-in watch.
But now your watch has ended.
Now your watch has ended, and we're going to take this time to spoil Game of Thrones even more for Tim. So, Arya is now the new Night King, and Sansa is a dragon.
I'm going to hurt you.
Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, and scrub nothing. And also make sure that. Oh yeah, that's another thing that. Happy Pride Month, everyone, because June is Pride Month, and you know we are loving that everyone can be open and you know unity and all that.
Love yourself and all those around you.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching this on YouTube in November.
Well, you know, if you're watching this in June, then Happy Pride Month. Go out there, make sure you're safe. That's a big one. But go out there and just you know spread love and punch a Nazi.
Spread love responsibly.
Remember to like, follow, subscribe. If you follow and we get to 100 ever, then you might be able to win this if you live in the UK. Under very strict, right? There's very strict rules of that. You have to live in the UK, and we have to reach 100 followers.
You have to be over 18. Is that a thing?
Do you have to be over? I don't think you do.
It's not a thing unless.
Ask the bill payer's permission.
Yeah.
If you are not over 18. This beholder is present at this table every single session, even if I forget to mention it. And I am sick to fuck of seeing it. So make sure you like this. Make sure you get all your friends to like it, so that I can give this fucking thing away. Trying to help you. But thank you for watching. And make sure you share it with everyone. Share it with people who like D&D, who like games, who like having fun, who everyone. Share it with your news agent's pet budgie. Do news agents still exist? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, they're still
Everything's
a thing.
fucking online now. And I don't know what exists anymore.
Everything's online, but there's still like that one little old man who sits in the middle of Nottingham at like 8 in the morning opening news agents. So.
Pretty
If
sure
you own a news agent,
we have one in town.
yeah, I know, but I never
call that a
go
news
into them
agent.
anymore because I
Just like little shops.
because print is dead. So, but thank you for watching. Like I said, you know, go out, love each other, love yourselves, take care of yourselves, here and here. Goodbye.